Hello, hello. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Shout out to y'all. I hope y'all are having a great Father's Day. Happy Sunday to everyone. Y'all, get in here, listen to this. Piping hot tea. ASI talk. ASI talk. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing good, feeling well. I hope y'all are having a really great day. Y'all, listen. Chaos and the supporter that saved him. I was thinking about what am I going to say? I don't want to say I told you so because that seems a little harsh. Because that's the first thing that came to my mind. But you can't knock a person for being kind. And sometimes you have to live and learn and understand, maybe through experiences, that you can't save the world. Not just that, but also who chaos has showed up as is a sign of what he would continue to be unless he works for it. Now, let me tell y'all what happened. Here's the update. Let me go backwards a little bit. Y'all know Chaos from Atlanta Street Interviews running with the Get Along Gang. The Get Along Gang. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my glasses. I'm a little bit hoarse. Don't mind me. T1000 in the building. Hey, T1000 Boo. Rita Williams in the house. What's up, Rita Williams? Beautiful Blossom TV in the building. Hey, Beautiful Blossom. Beautiful. I was looking at some of your shorts. I'm like, come on, girl. Yes, girl. Serving them. Serving. Yes. Let me see. Jay Styles in the building. Hey, Jay Styles. She said, hey, Boo and Chatters. Happy rainy Sunday, everyone. What's up, Boo? Uh, Let me see. Trisha Browser in the building. Hey, Trisha Browser. What's up, Trisha? Beverly in the building. Hey, Beverly. She said, yeah, period. I'm talking about serving them. Yes. And that natural wavy hair, I was loving it. I don't even really wear, like, I don't wear lace fronts or anything like that. I'm guessing that's what it was, but it sure wasn't giving that. It wasn't giving, it was giving natural straight out the roots. You hear me? And was. Um, but yeah, y'all, let me tell y'all about chaos. Listen, chaos. Hot piping tea. So let me give a little bit of the backstory a little bit. ASI, Atlanta Street Interviews, Chaos and the Get Along Gang. Chaos out there running with K3 and Maya, the K3's baby mama, and what's the other one? Tragedy and Feisty and all these people, right? He hooking up with Feisty. He 23, about to turn 24. Feisty, 31 years old, and he just was hooking up with her, going back and forth. She bopping between him and Tragedy. He just allowing it. People pressing him, talking about they want to fight. He busting out in tears and taking off running. At first, I thought it was a skit, but no, I don't think so. I think it was happening for real. K3 supposed to be his boy, but his boy pressing him, nutting up on him, trying to fight him, trying to prove something on him. Hey, Chaos, by the way, that ain't your boy. Your boy for real would never stun on you. Okay? Ain't no way. But anyway, something with Chaos. So Chaos then told some story on his initial interview, but it turns out that he went to his grandma's house and then he got interviewed while he was out at his grandma's house. I think his grandma is in lives in Gwinnett, which is a suburb of Atlanta. If you in Atlanta, you know. I don't know about the different cities, but I guess it's a bit of a drive from downtown Atlanta where Chaos was bumming. So he went and stayed, slept at his grandma's house, said he felt good. He got to shower, he got to rest and sleep good. And do all the things. And he was talking to his grandma like, can he work something out so that he don't have to be there all day, long as he could just come in at night and sleep and everything. And grandma basically was like, look, you need to get a job and do some other thing, because he said he gave his grandma some money, so he said he'd give her money if she will allow him to stay there, like at night, just a place to sleep at night. And grandma was like, no, because it sounded like grandma want more for him. Grandma want him to get a job and want him to do some other things. And he's like, I just need equipment so I can do my photography. I just need some equipment so I can do my jewelry and sell my jewelry. So in other words, he don't want to go get a traditional job. But at the same time, if y'all listen to my short about him, that's why it took from context of what I was saying. He is okay with people sending him donations and cash apps from them going and getting a job and working. But he himself doesn't want to go get a job. So you better than the people donating to you. Because if their worked for money can be sent to you and you can spend it, then you can take your young butt to work and get a job and get the money your damn self. And you a man. And you a man with a feisty. The only type he gonna pull is a damn feisty. Cause ain't no way you gonna get nothing else over here looking rusty and dusty and bummy and everything. So a supporter decides that she's gonna help him out, because he's sitting there doing his interviews, looking all sorry and somber and crying like a little Mitch. Okay. And the supporter apparently reached out to him and said, hey, I got a place. You can come and stay with me. And you have a safe place to stay. I'll help you get on your feet. Now I'm gonna tap into, she did a phone call with Marcus the interviewer, and she revealed a few things. One, she revealed she has a 2-bedroom townhouse. She let him come and stay in the townhouse. Okay. So he's saying he got a bedroom there. She thinking he gonna get a job. She thinking he gonna probably contribute or do something. That would be the normal thing to do. Wouldn't you think? Somebody give you a place to stay. You're saying you want a job, but you're claiming you're so stuck and down and out and all the things. And so now you got a stable address to use, and all you got to do is get your documents and go get a damn job or do something to make money and contribute. The woman said she wasn't interested in him. She wasn't trying to hook up with him. None of that. She literally just wanted to. I'm gonna look down at y'all comments in a minute. I don't want to lose my train of thought. So she literally wanted to just give him a hand up. That's such a sweet, nice thing to do. But the problem is when people show you who they are, believe them. He acting like the people he hanging with are so against him. But apparently it's bandos everywhere in Atlanta. You get a bando and you get a bando and everybody gets a bando. So if that's the case, then if those guys were so bad and they got the whole hookup with the maintenance people and lights and water and all this, they want to say now because we've been calling them out, the reactors, about being in the dark all night long and not having no running water to wash their musty tail. So now they want to say, oh yeah, we got the maintenance guy hooking it up. We got lights and we got water, which it did seem like they had lights in the apartment that they went in, but I'm sure that house was dark because Maya even said it. But anyway, young Maya, the baby mama of K3, got her kids in the dark all night long. She said it on the interview. I shouldn't have let him have me in those conditions, but they all just playing games with people. That's what I said. I said it. I said I'm on the side of I don't believe it, but I hope that you prove me wrong. That is exactly what I said on my last reaction about K3. I'm not buying what you selling. Them fake tears, that softness, and all of them, they all on the same thing. It's called game. It's called game. Okay. So anyway, this young lady, she's of 30 years old, offers him a room in her place and he comes to stay. Well, apparently, Chaos been sitting around for a good 4 days and put no water nor soap on his musty nuts. Nope. Ain't showered, didn't buy anything. He getting cash apps out the ass. He going live. He got she was one of his apparently one of his channel moderators, but I never heard the name be said. So these people ringing Chaos cash app. I watched one of his lives. Chaos called himself Chosen One, but apparently he initially named himself Chaos for a reason. Okay. Not chosen one, I think chosen. But anyway, his cash app going ring ching ding king bring ring ging ging. And then one day he goes, oh, because he's like, I just need, and he got a wish list on Amazon, and he want camera equipment so he can do his photography and stuff to make his jewelry, which is kind of zesty. Hey, I don't care what you say. He be giving a little zest sometimes here and there. And the supporter that gave him the place to stay also said it. But anyway, so anyway, he's like, I just need some help, and I just and he's being all soft and fake emotional, and then he's like, oh, I can't believe this has happened. Oh man, I can't believe it. Someone just donated $1,000. They gave me 1,000. I can't believe it. Oh, 1,000. I'm gonna do so much with this. You just changed my life. $1,000. I can't believe it. I got $1,000 cash app. I just looked at my cash app. Someone sent me $1,000. And I said, I know you lying. You sent this straight. You know what you could have did with that thought? I'm not no hater at all, but I just wasn't buying what he was selling. That's why. If it was somebody that I believed, I would have been like, period. That's what I'm talking about. But because I wasn't buying what he was selling, I'm like, I know damn well. You sent him $1,000. He ain't even showing proof. Like it would have been different if he had got a job and started buying things and been doing things for himself and fighting to get a leg up and couldn't get one. And then you go, I want to bless him with $1,000. Then I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. But he's sitting in somebody's house still with all the things that work and still in the same clothes. Are you gonna shower now? You got money. And then are you going to buy some clothes? Are you going to change? Are you going to stop looking dusty? Your skin looks dirty. Go get your hair done. It probably stinks, smells like dirt, unwashed hair, and outside. Like, bro, what the hell? He ain't do nothing for himself. His grandmother won't fool with him for a reason. You should have sent 1,000 to his grandma for all the time that she took the L dealing with his lazy butt. You feel me? But somebody sent him $1,000. Also, I want to say one of the reactions I did, I said something about him being around K3, and people were saying, "Oh, he's not like around K3 anymore." Yes, he is. That same wall with those pictures on the wall, K3 opened the door and stuck his head in. So I'm like, that's why I said that. I thought he was still in the bando with K3, but apparently he done had K3 at this woman's house, even though she said she don't want K3 there. And people was like, no, he's not around K3. K3 was in the damn background on the one live. What is you talking about? Are you not watching? And I don't even watch the whole lives. They be too long. But I saw enough to see that those exact same pictures was on the wall. So I'm like, they're finessing. They're finessing. If he was detached, he would have moved and been away from there. But apparently, they weren't that far from downtown, so it wasn't that hard to get to them. So when it comes to K3, he's been hanging around K3, and the young lady expressed to him that she didn't want K3 at her house because K3 has toxic energy because he bust out all the windows at the bando. But yet here Chaos was still dealing with K3 and giving having K3 meet him, which seemingly was like around her because she said she heard K3 giving Chaos giving out her street. And I was like, you see, but you don't know him though. So you took a stranger in. And again, she learned a hard lesson. She learned a hard lesson. You can't help nobody better than they're trying to help themselves. You can't. This man is homeless in a bandos running around with the get along gang. He hooked up with Shicey Feisty and was in his fields about different things. These guys are punking him and he's still hanging around them. It's something about K3. I don't know. I want them to tell us, did they meet in jail? Because that's what I've been thinking. And what is it? What did K3 do for him that he is now feeling obligated to K3, or maybe he just soft or something. I don't know. But what I do know is that Chaos finessed everybody, and that's what I said. I said I was hoping that he wasn't, but I was thinking that he was. Because if people are running, if first of all, if people are sending money to you like nobody's business, and buying stuff off your wish list, you can quickly make changes. And like the young lady said, she thought he'd get a job and throw her something. So, and he didn't. You got $1,000 cash app, somebody giving you a place to stay, and you don't go here. Here's 250 here. Here's 500 here. Take the whole damn cash app. I ain't say he had to give her all his money, but I'm saying all this money coming to you, you saying people blowing up your cash app. Boom. You damn near maxing it out, right? And guess what? You ain't give her nothing. Nothing. She said he ain't bought no toilet paper. She said he ain't bought no food. But check it out. He was wiping his crack in her bathroom, although he didn't use the soap. He used her toothpaste. He didn't even buy his own damn toothpaste. Maybe she gave him a toothbrush. He didn't buy no soap. He didn't buy no toilet paper. He didn't buy any food. He didn't throw her any money for having access to that room. He violated the rules. No K3. He sat on live. He wasn't even doing the vlogging like he should have. And he didn't do anything to better his situation. He finessed everybody. And that's what I said. A person got to show you they're going to do the most for themselves before you can do that. And if you're going to do more for them than they're going to do for themselves, they're going to take that, take that, take that. And they're not going to, no Diddy, and they're, or maybe some Diddy because it's giving a little zesty. But at the end of the day, and they're not going to do the most because you're outdoing them. Those are takers. Those are game players. Those are finessers. Those are, I don't know if they're entitled or what. He just played on these women. He said 50 I said something about another reactor. I ain't gonna call his name today to say something about 50 something year old women. Well, guess what? Chaos said it too. He's like, these are like mostly 50 something year old women that are supporting me, and I thank you. And he just played on those motherly instincts. I don't want to say a motherly instinct though. I don't want to say that. It's something about the emotional thing, maybe, but it's not the motherly because I'm an extremely nurturing mother. I'm a mother. I'm have very much so nurturing qualities. People tell me all the time. That's what I'm telling you. But at the end of the day, I can also see through bullish. My spidey glasses be like, who can see through in the buildings? It's Superman. My Superman glasses don't play. Okay. And I was just like, nah, bruh. I'm not buying what you selling. And the more you keep pulling out those emotions, I feel like you're just trying to tug on people's heartstrings. And I'm just not buying it. Would I ever have donated to him? If I'm being honest with you, probably not. But guess what though? But you a young, healthy, zestful man. And you could do for yourself. And if you're not gonna do the most for yourself, then I'm not gonna do the most for you. And if I wanted to bless somebody with $1,000, I'd call my kids and split it out of nowhere. Here, I got that for y'all. Go do whatever you want. Hell, I'd split it up between my grandchildren's fund and put it in the funds that I got going for them. Okay, I can think of a whole lot of things I could do with $1,000 than to give it to a stranger who isn't doing anything for their damn self and their family don't F with them, which screams volumes. Now, sometimes they done ran away from the family because the family hell, but in his situation, it's obvious that it's him. So I'm gonna look at the comments. I'm gonna look at the comments. Beautiful said, she said, I did it myself the other day. She said, first putting it first time putting it on for yourself. Ooh, listen, I was like looking like it's coming straight out the scalp. I like that curly hair too. That was real cute. She said, okay, I'm listening and cooking. Classy lady in the building. Hey, classy lady. She said good evening and kiss and chatters. I think I'm, y'all know I be depending on what device I'll be having to switch my glasses. I'm gonna have to switch because I'm on a struggle bus to see. I'm on struggle bus to see. Don't be surprised. It's just me. She said, "Hey, Kiss." She said, "I don't understand these people moving. Apparently, YNN the F exactly. A stranger. You don't know him, and he been to jail. I don't know what he went to jail for. He could be a robber. He could be a murderer that somehow beat the case. He could have been a whole bunch of things. So I'm grateful that nothing horrible happened to that young lady. He could have been an apist. You feel me? Like he could have been he could be all of those things or one of those things. We never know. She took, and it's her living by herself and moved him in. She said she didn't want to crack. And if he didn't try to crack her, she just felt bad and thought she could help him. Listen, people, you can't save the world. Men and women, you can't save the world. If somebody isn't doing the most for themselves, don't you do more, especially when they're a stranger. If they family ain't fooling with their nonsense, phone a friend and find a clue. Lady B in the building. Good evening, Lady B. She said, "Good evening, Kiss and chatters." She said, "Hey, entire chat listening. Welcome, welcome." Deidre Jones in the building. Good evening, Deidre. She said, and he spent half of it on K3. Got him 2 tattoos. They said he didn't spend half of it. They say he talking about he owed K3, like it's basically like K3's money. No, they sent the money to you, dummy. Now everybody listening and everybody that finds out about that, don't send him another red nickel. I told y'all. I mean, y'all don't have to listen to me, and I'm a small upcoming channel. Hey, I'm a small upcoming channel. I'm on the road to 1K. If you haven't hit that subscribe, please consider hitting that subscribe. I do content in various sectors, ASI being one of them, reactions to things going on in the ASI sector, also things going on in the LA sector, legal, trending hot topics, different reactions. I have shorts that are comedy shorts, and we have a series going on, Surviving BYB. If you know BYB in the Latrice Allen sector, that is an ongoing series, and we'll be talking about the fallout of and the survival of everyone that has been affected by BYB, attacked by, et cetera, et cetera. I have a list on my community wall of people that have been a part of the fallout attacked by BYB. It is at 86 and counting. Oh, I got to come back to that, y'all, because I need y'all to help me remember somebody's name. And so please go check that out. And if you haven't, if you see a name that's missing, please drop that in the comment section. But by the time we're done, we're going to be in the hundreds. But so with that being said, back to ASI. Um, Chaos spent half of his money on K3. They say. Not, I mean, not, yeah. And that Marcus said that K3 has 2 new interviews, but Chaos told the young lady that he was sending K3 money for a Uber. So, regardless of what he sent K3 money for, which we believe the tattoos. We believe him splitting the money with K3, telling the supporter that um it's basically K3's money. Y'all listen. Y'all sent money for him. He's giving money to K3. You hear that? So much for helping him do better. Don't be surprised. She said 10 minutes later, he thought he was rich and trying to give away money. Oh, you get money and you get money and you get money. Like, boy, $1,000 again. He could have blessed the lady that gave him a room to stay. You know what he should have done? Because he was planning to be staying there. And she said she been cooking for him. So he been eating home cooked meals. He should have went to the damn grocery store. Or he could have even had her, "Hey, can you go pick a like do a grocery order?" And then he go pay for the grocery order. And then she go pick up her groceries. Or, however that works, if she got a car. "Hey, how much it costs to fill up your tank? Fill up her gas tank. What bills can I pay? How much is your rent?" or mortgage, you know, and give her some money on living expenses. Be responsible because you got that thousand, but your cash app kept ringing. He said his cash app was ringing for days. And while people was buying stuff off a wish list, why he didn't do a grocery list? He could have did a whatever grocery store they do. What is it like? I don't know if is that in Georgia, Piggly Wiggly people be saying, or is that Florida? He could have did the pick. Oh, I know what they be saying. They be saying Kroger. He could have did a Kroger grocery order and had the people. You know, since he getting people giving him all kind of money, why he ain't go do a full on Kroger grocery order and had the people buy the Kroger groceries, or take some of that $1,000 and pack her kitchen out so bad that she got to leave cases of water on the floor and stuff like that because she can't even put the stuff away. He could have did that. He could have got toilet paper. He could have got paper towel. He could have got soap. He could have got, y'all come on. What could he have gotten? Y'all drop down in the comments, say all the things he could have done if he was being responsible versus giving K3 half the money and buying tattoos and ish for K3 and Uber money for K3. Ridiculous. Let me see. Don't be surprised, said. And K3 still slick asking Marcus to pay for them to box. Shaking my head. Chaos, yes. Chaos scared of K3. Chaos is scared of K3. And K3, listen, I don't know if Chaos, he's scared of him, but I don't know if he also confusing, like if him and K3 really down. Maybe so. But let me tell you something. K3 ain't messing with Chaos for real. K3 is really on some punkin Chaos. And Chaos better watch K3. Cause he will take the knife and put it right in his front and he don't care. K3 ain't messing with Chaos for real. He's shown that on more than one occasion. So Chaos is an idiot. Denise Wallace in the house. Hey, good evening, Denise. Deidre Jones, welcome in. She said true facts. Don't be surprised. She said, yes, Chaos a whole fraud. She said, I don't know why these people sending him money. Just crazy. They anything. You know what? Pay it forward to somebody in the line in front of you. I mean, behind you, getting a food or something. You know what I'm saying? Like what you could, it's so much more things they could have done with their money besides sent it to Chaos. And I just wasn't buying what he's selling. And I do hate to say I told you so because I empathize with the young lady that is learning this hard lesson because she want him gone. Not now, but right now. She said by tomorrow he got to go. A mess. How long did that last? Damn. He couldn't even be good, kind, and decent enough to even stay in somebody's house and respect them. Because she also said that him and her had an exchange of words. I think that was about her hearing him give K3 her street. And Chaos thanked her by arguing with her and then proceeding to basically not talk to her. So he's staying in her house, coming and going, and ignoring her. Walking in the door, not speaking. She walk in the door, he ain't speaking. Girl, please. You ain't even been there 30 days. You ain't had to give him no warning. You'd have put him out right now. You ain't got no family. I don't care if it's a rental or not. Call your brothers, your uncles, your daddy, your cousins, and everybody, and had him for, she said he don't have no lock, no key. Good. So why you let him in? Yeah, he would have been out right now. I would have had his stuff packed up. And when he would have came back, I would have had his stuff waiting on him. I wouldn't have put his stuff outside for people to take. But I would have absolutely handed his stuff. I mean, not me, because I would never save a stranger. I don't even know you. People you know won't come in your house and not do right. What you think a stranger gonna do? But I would suggest having packed his stuff up and yeah, give it to him when he returns, but he can't come back in. I don't know what to tell you, playboy. Your contract here expired. Um, Caitlin in the building. Hello, Caitlin. Welcome in. Caitlin said, I'm in the building, period. It's funny that I keep saying stuff that y'all have wrote before I actually look down. I promise you, I promise. Caitlin, Caitlin said, I'm leaving that. She said, can't save the world. I'm learning that. Can't save the world. You know what? I think that it's so easy for me to say as a older person because in my younger days, I learned that hard lesson. I learned it repeatedly. If I'm being really real with you, I learned it repeatedly. I did. I'm still like kind and giving and things like that, but I'm very selective because number one, you can't save the world. And number two, you got to see certain things in people that makes them worthy of your charitable donations. So it can be a hard lesson to learn. People will take endlessly. They will drain the well dry and still try to take when there's no moisture left. And they will never give cold and heartlessly. And then when you have nothing to give, the way they will behave will go mind blown emoji. It's a hard lesson to learn, but hopefully that young lady, I don't know how many times she learned it, but hopefully this will be her last time. And a stranger, no way, stranger danger, stranger danger. Hopefully she was strapped up in that piece, in case she had to, pop, 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 like that bit up. Oh, oh man. T1000 said, Caitlin, don't be surprised, said, he's young and selfish, a bum. He doesn't think responsibly. Exactly. And it's sad because he's not that young. Like he's talking about, I'm learning adult. I'm learning to be an adult. Man, shut your ass up. You literally, I think that's why I said soon. Because I thought I heard him on one of those videos say his birthday was in July. I thought I heard that, but I'm not completely sure. And I don't know which video it was. So I'm not going to go back and rewatch everything, but I thought he said his birthday was in July. That would mean that he turns 24 in 1 month. Do you know? Think about what you were doing at the age of 24. Think about all the adult things you had done by the age of 24. Boy, he talking about like adulthood, like he 18. Nigga, your ass is, your butt is 20, almost 24 years old. Man, if you don't shut your dumb ass up, get a job, get a job, get a motherfucking job. What the hell? He crazy. Oh, don't be surprised. Said he wasn't even there a week. Not even a week. He wasn't even there a week. He couldn't even make it a week. He could not make it a week. A week. You got to be wildly irresponsible. Even if you tell me I don't know how to be an adult, you know how to respect somebody's house. Now we see why you can't stay with your grandma. Now we see. And this lady, not only was she using her groceries, she cooked for him. She cooked for him. And guess what? How he thanked her. Took that money and didn't buy no food. Not just her food, but what about her labor? He an entitled bum. And let his bummy self just bum through Atlanta. I remember when he first was on his channel at her house. No, it was before he even went to her house. Actually, he was somewhere else. This time the walls had nothing on them. And I think was that the one, was K3 and the one with the things on the walls, or where the wall was blank? I don't know. But he said he was in a different place. And let me try not to lose my train of thought. Oh, people was already sending him cash apps because he was like he want to get a hotel room, a hotel room. Oh, that's why, because he said because they was like you need to get away from them, and he was like I'm already away from them. Um, but the color of the paint looked the exact same between the two rooms. But he said he was already away from them. I think that's when K3 opened that door and showed himself in the frame. And he probably showed himself in the frame because the lady said to Chaos she did not want K3 at her house. And I feel like Chaos was just kind of show like F you. But anyway, this is what I was going to say because I was about to lose my train of thought. I remember what I was about to say. His cash apps was already ringing when people were saying, you need to get away, you need to get away, you need to get away. He said, I got some money. He said, I already got away from them. He said, and I was able to buy me some smokes and I was able to sleep good last night. And I said, oh, hell no. You sending him donations to help him make his life better? And he's smoking yo ish. Okay, maybe you have to be a smoker to be okay with that. I don't know. I'm not a smoker. If you a smoker, tell me if you sending money for people to do better, are you okay with them smoking your money? Because maybe it's because I'm not a smoker that I'm sitting over here like if I send you money to do better with your life and you steady telling me not just that time but other times that you smoking. Oh, listen, you're gonna have to support your own habits. Okay. Now, of course, well, I was gonna say I'm sitting from the peanut gallery of someone with no habits, but I do have habits. Now I got habits, baby, because I will go freak out the gym shoe store. Okay, and will. But if you send me money to do something better for myself, I bet not the hell show up online with all kind of damn gym shoes. I bet not. I sure bet not be supporting my damn habits. That's supposed to be off me, earning off of me, not because you sent me money. That's crazy. And your damn sure won't be smoking up my money. Because if you smoking up my money, you I was gonna I probably I sound like a non-smoker because I was gonna say then you might as well be burning up my money. But if you're a smoker, you don't see it that way, I guess. But I would think that regardless, you would think the person should support their own habits. Hold on, let me put my glasses back on. Don't be surprised laughing. I'm just saying. It's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. I'm sure everybody has whatever their habits are. If you send somebody some money to do better with their lives, you don't expect them to be supporting their habits. Oh, there's the other drink flavors. You don't. But apparently that's what chaos. Ooh, I was able to sleep good. I was able to smoke and nah, son. If you want to be a smoker, you need to get a damn job. Now, everybody don't have to work, right? Because some people are in situations where they have you know, whatever their life situation affords them not to be able to. I'm not talking about those people. I'm not talking about people that fall in that category. I'm talking about people like chaos. You need to go get a job before you should be smoking anything. I don't care if it's an edible. I don't care none of that. Mm. Let me look at this. Y'all gonna say, kids, what are you eating? I'm not eating, but I've just got this Crystal Light packet and I keep putting Crystal Light on my tongue because it's delicious. The strawberry orange banana one. If I haven't told y'all about it, I think it's absolutely delicious. I guess that's eating. Don't be surprised that he's so slow. He telling them he jacking their money off. And they so dumb, they keep sending it. Get out. He told I feel like somebody else had said that too. He told them he was jacking their money off. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. That You gotta be kidding me. That's crazy. Now that's actually crazy. He jacking their money off and they steady sending him money. That don't make no damn sense. Why did I say this? View. Oh, terms, it said. That's literally crazy. He jacking their money off and they okay with it. It's definitely them because it ain't me. It ain't me. You can't get Nathan up out of me. I will donate to people. I'll give people money just because, but not no young bum that ain't doing nothing with itself. I got kids his age. I have kids his age, and let me explain something to you. If my kid was not doing more for himself than he expected out of me at this age, you ain't getting it. And as far as the family is concerned, I would not support my kid running around bumming. If you gonna run around bum and not be like the rest of us and get a job, you ain't gotta get a job. If you have honestly found other ways to make money. But not when you out here sleeping in bandos and hustling and trying to get how I would say 10, but maybe they cost 20 at this point, money for a $20 bag, and you know what I'm saying? Trying to get some food for the day and running around with people that mean you no good, and then you want support. I don't blame his family for not effing with him. Ain't no way. Ain't no let the stuff fall. Ain't no way. There's just no way. So Chaos then played his hand and showed that he was finessing the young lady. And now he's coming and going in her house and not speaking to her. That didn't even last a week. Hold on, let me try to get this. I'm gonna spill crystal light on the screen. Mm, mm. Don't be surprised, said. And when he gets back out there with the crew tomorrow, everything he has will be gone in a few days. Yep, exactly. Yep, all of that. Now, if he was smart, I don't know if his grandmother would let him store his stuff at her house, but if he was smart, he'd take it to his grandma's house. But I don't know because what would grandma do? Because I'm not gonna hold you. If I had to deal with somebody like that and they was out there bumming their way through life, refusing to do what they need to do, I wouldn't help them in any way. Call it cold if you want to. You cannot store your stuff here. You cannot sleep here at night. I don't care how much money you got. It sound like grandma want the best for him. So she's giving him that edge that doesn't support his bull. And that's what I'm talking about. Why support his bull? So I don't think grandma should let him store his stuff at her house. And what otherwise would he do? So all that stuff that people bought for him, all that stuff that people sent, um, I mean, uh, bought off the wish list, all the money that they sent, anything that he did buy, as soon as he gets back with the get along gang, it's all gone. Shiesty gonna be wearing anything clothing wise that he bought. If he got classes or anything, Shiesty gonna have them. If he got equipment, you gonna see all the ninjas with different. It's gonna be, you know what it's gonna be like. Picture that scene out of Coming to America when they first got to, where did they go? Brooklyn or something. When they first got there, picture that scene. That's how that's gonna be. And then he gonna cry and play victim. and he gonna think that more is gonna come. But what did I say? I said, oh man, don't be surprised at what her just laughing. Um, I said that I believed chaos was going to play on these ladies' emotions until time shows them that he's not going to change. And then they're going to get sick of him and the well's going to run dry. That's what I said. Now, you know who's next up? Maya. Because, see, right now, when it comes to the other people, Shiesty, people ain't fooling with Shiesty. Shiesty done ran away from her kids, so the people ain't trying to help her. Um, Tragedy. Tragedy's unlikable, and I think that goes across the board. So ain't nobody really fooling with tragedy. Even if you throw Polo in the get along gang, Polo is too old, and he's clearly on them hards. So people ain't fooling with his cash app like that either. And then there is what's his name? Oh, I think K3. K3, he's clearly just a street ninja. He got kids. He ain't manning up to take care of his kids, and ain't nobody really trying to man up for him. The difference between Chaos and K3, I think that made people help Chaos. Chaos ain't nobody's just daddy. Okay, that's the first thing. Chaos is not admitting to being someone's father. So that's one thing that makes it different in terms of how people showed up to support him. Hold on one second. And then and versus K3 being a father of two biological, one that he claims, and one on the way. And he doesn't have a job or a stable place to stay, and he isn't trying to do anything to make his life better in order to take care of his children. So people ain't really show up for chaos K3 like that. Plus something about K3 eyes, they're kind of crazy. They're definitely shisty. He definitely shisty. He's shisty as hell. I don't trust him. His energy is highly shisty. And clearly he got anger management issues. He want to fight. He want to bust out windows. That's punk stuff though. Always wanting to fight but not fighting. Busting out windows and stuff like that. Disrespecting other people's property, causing them thousands and thousands worth of dollars worth of damage, and you have no money. Ridiculous. Then there's Maya. Maya come, she got the little look. She got this little sweet little look to her. She's young. She's the mother of two with one on the way. Even though she picked jail dudes, and she come and do this fake finesse interview. I only watched part of it. I was really getting sick of it. I was planning to go back and watch the rest, but I just couldn't stomach it. She full of crap. I don't believe what she's selling. If she was what she wants us to think she is trying to present herself to be, she wouldn't be running the streets with the get along gang and dragging her kids from bando to bando and leaving her kids in a hot car to go do a boxing match with Shicey and chasing behind this dude who keeps giving her babies and nothing else. Um, you know what I mean? Keeping her kids in dark bandos all night long, not having proper food and proper care, caring more about a man than anything else, not properly taking care of herself, getting pregnant with another kid before her 6 week checkup from the same dude that gave you a baby and still has no money to help you out. Maya is fraud. Maya is all cap. I don't buy what Maya's selling, but she tugs on the heartstrings and they go, oh, single mother. Oh, look at her with the baby. Oh, look at the cute little baby. He is a precious little baby. So is the little boy. Riding in cars without them properly strapped in seatbelts, not paying him no attention, running behind that man, that young man with the kid constantly running in the street and looking lost and confused and holding his hand up for anybody to hold him, including Marcus, face on the floor at the barber shop. Okay. All about self. But people like, ooh, single mother Maya, let me try to save the world again. So let me throw something at Maya. So they cash app in Maya too. Maya finessing y'all. Maya full of shit. Okay? Maya is a female YN. I mean, I don't know if she a full on YN. She got a job probably because it's a requirement to stay at home. But Maya ain't ish either. For real. Maya, don't get it twisted. I said Maya deserve better because she does. But Maya gotta have her own self-worth before we can give her any self-worth. And clearly she's lacking that. Don't be surprised said she can't wait to put that pink outfit on that he had on for 5 days. I think Maya just like chaos, playing on people with those kids. Did you see the little boy walking the street shaking my head? Exactly, exactly. All of that. All of that. Listen, she gonna put that pink outfit on and it ain't gonna be to touch not water nor soap. Just walking around just stanking. Okay? She can't wait. Mm-mm-mm. Um, yeah. Maya up on game. And when the people gonna wake up and realize if she got a whole boyfriend that's attached to two of the babies, the one that's here and the one that's in her belly, what y'all think y'all supposed to be doing when he's not doing anything? I can help a single mother, not single because she got a boyfriend, but not unmarried mother because she having a hard time with her kids. But if the person who gave you the babies that are still around is not doing the most, then what are we supposed to do? No. Let her depend on the person she's letting impregnate her. Happy Father's Day, K3. Now be a father. Be one. I bet he got his chest stuck out today. That's what I want to know. I know sometimes things get out. I don't know if it did before. So let me repeat some of my questions. Because Marcus will dig people up. Okay. I want Marcus to dig up K3's first baby mama. K3's first baby mama, where are you? Listen, y'all, I did not have my stream yard, but now I do. I do now. And guess what? If somebody want to hit a link, they can hit a link. I'll do an interview. K3's first baby mama. I know I'm a small channel and I'm growing, but you never know what gets to who. If you can prove it, K3's first baby mama. If it ain't here, it's somewhere else on a bigger channel, that's fine. I would like to talk to K3's first baby mama or at least share some information. What I want to know is K3 showing up for those children? I mean, not those children, that kid. How old is the kid? Is he showing up for the kid? Has he ever shown up for the kid? Is it proven his kid? Don't be offended because listen, I am a mother of boys and I strongly believe in DNA tests. I do. I do. I don't mean to be offensive. If I had girls, I would tell her don't be offended. I think that's what I believe. But I do believe in DNA. Is there a DNA test? If not, and y'all both say that's the kid, is he on the birth certificate? Was he there when the kid was born? How old is the kid? Has he ever showed up for the kid financially, physically? What is going on? We need answers. We need answers because we see him chasing Maya and Maya chasing him, but they're not chasing those children. But they show making them, no. They show making them. Was he in the bando? Because he claimed he was out here slanging, getting to the money. That's what he claimed. But I don't see the fruits of that labor. So I'm not buying what he's selling. Oh, don't be surprised that Marcus kills me trying to play cool about those ducks. It's sad that boy has no toys. Exactly. Exactly. She running around with that baby. That baby's supposed to be in a stroller. Listen, he is a 1-year-old little fella. That 1-year old, she could, what she, especially, first of all, she should have him inside and more settled. But if she gonna be outside running the streets chasing her boyfriend, the least she could do is get a stroller that he could sit in. Give him some toys, pack some snacks, drink boxes. They can handle temperatures. Snacks, they can handle temperatures. You know, there's toys. uh, Thing, how, where's the diaper bag? You know what I'm saying? If it got stuff for the baby in it, then it should have stuff for the 1-year old in it. You know what I mean? Then when he get ready to take a nap while you outside all day, he'll have a comfortable place to lay back and sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he could be able to sleep around anything, so she always got him outside in everything. He always walking up to somebody with his arms held up, which means he might not be getting picked up and held enough. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny because I meant to say this, but you know what's funny? The boys saw Shiesty. Shiesty run excited over to the little boy, and I'm like, yeah, she running though like that over to somebody else's kid. But where her kids at? I bet her kids want to hold their arms out and have a mama run and pick them up. But no, she out here on the streets of Atlanta ripping and running to other people's kids. She picks up the kid. She's holding the kid. The kid at first, on her like normal. But then the next thing you know, he started falling back. The way he was sitting there, the kid was like, yeah, she was talking and carrying on, and he was all the way back. He was lean with it, rock with it. The baby was leaning. I said, not the baby is running from that smell. He was lean. Like, it's funny because I kept watching it over and over again because I was trying to watch how the baby was moving. He leaned a little, then as she continued to talk or whatnot, and she was holding him, he leaned some more. And then she kept on talking and carrying on, and he leaned to the max. He was leaning like on some Michael Jackson type stuff. That baby was leaning all the way to the back. It was leaning all the way back. And then at some point he got down because he couldn't fade that funky smell. Shicey and the funky bunch. He said too much. Right. She said, wait, what you saying? Wait, what was that? Yes, where is she? You talking about, oh yeah, the mama thing. Where they mama at? I think that's what you were saying. Don't be surprised. She said, Maya said he feels different about her baby than his other one because he was there with her when she had him. So I'm guessing it's a strained relationship between K3 and his ex. Wow. He should feel the same about all of his kids. One. And two, if he wasn't there when she gave birth, who cares? It's still your baby. If it's your and if he wasn't there, does that mean his name isn't on the birth certificate? Listen, Marcus, this is something to explore. You can connect the two of them and get him to get that birth certificate rectified. Maya, we want to know, did K3 sign the birth certificate for your baby? Is the daddy listed on the birth certificate? That's what we want to know. He was laughing. Hey, Gabba. Welcome in, Gabba. Happy Sunday. Mm. Ah, that's what we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Y'all already know I'm full of questions. I got questions. Y'all gonna put y'all lives out there. Tell us that. That's what we want to know for real. Did he sign the birth certificate? What are y'all future plans? Is he gonna get a job? What's the plans with the next baby on board? So Maya's tugging at people's heartstrings for donations. And she was on live with her friend the other day, and her stomach was out, and it looked a little pudgy, but that doesn't mean anything. She just had a baby. Because she said she was 1 month pregnant, but I don't know if that's true either. She said she got a baby on board, so we gonna say she said she had a baby on board, but I don't necessarily know if she was telling the truth because again, like Chaos said, he's so slow that he let it be known that they be coming up with storylines. We can see through it anyway, but you're not supposed to say it's slow. They come up with storylines for the ASI, the content. So hey, it turns out Marcus gonna be on to something what he told K3. Cause not K3, Chaos. Cause Chaos about to be right back running around with the funky bunch, dealing with tragedy. Y'all thought tragedy was bad before? Y'all thought tragedy was acting like Mr. Tough Guy, know it all. Tragedy probably in jail. Don't tell me tragedy on Wright Street. Baby, I saw those Wright Street documentaries. I saw that. I saw also what the hell is the name of that show? 60 Days In. I saw Wright Street documentaries inside of Wright Street. I saw 60 Days In inside of Wright Street. Them mother suckers up in that bit is not playing. That motherfucker is YN deep. That motherfucker is loaded with YNs. The tragedy gonna come in there with that hair all over the place, looking all, I don't know what he looked like, with his stomach touching his back, probably talking too damn much because he think that he can just out talk everything. He ain't no street guy. Although he was flashing up stuff and saying what up folk and all that other crap, I don't really hear him talking like that, so he must have been faking it because he switched up. Since he's been around more regularly, he kind of switched up a little bit. So I think he was faking it because he was folking them to death. And he had on blue, and then he started when he was in black all the time. So I thought he was at first I thought he was representing them blue colors, but then he started being in black and calling everybody folk. I thought he was, folk. Y'all know what it is. And but now he switched up. And if he was down for real, he wouldn't have switched up. It's no way. So he just fake. He gonna walk up in there. He better not walk up in Wright Street playing. Them YNs do not play. I'm telling you that was out of all the jail documentaries I've ever seen, even 60 Days In seasons, Wright Street might have been one of the most violent amongst both. Wright Street is amongst the most violent. I think the only place that might have been worse than Wright Street could have been Rikers Island. Them folks is not playing up in there. So what am I saying though about tragedy? He gonna come back. I don't know if he back out of jail yet. I am a little bit behind on ASI, but I haven't seen anything that said he was out. But I'm gonna say this though, he gonna come back. Hopefully he got all his precious teeth, his little brown dusty teeth that he was so concerned about. And he gonna come and talk about how he was cool with everybody and how he was running his how he was running his cell block, and he really gonna try to press Chaos even more. Cause now he feel like he got a street cred. He feel like he got a street cred from getting arrested for getting caught in a bando. That's my opinion. I don't know if he gonna come back and get Shiesty though. Cause Shiesty done moved on. Although, although, I would tell you this. As much as Shiesty moved on, what's the dude? Trey. Oh, that reminds me of something else I need to say about that call. That dude, Trey. Trey looked dangerous. I don't know. I don't want to say that about everybody because I don't feel that way about everybody. But Trey looked dangerous. I think Trey is throwed off. I do. I think Trey is completely throwed off. And I think that he'll beat Shicey up for real. I do. I think what's his name? Charles. I think Charles would too. I think Charles will beat Shicey up for real. But I think Trey will too. He looked like it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the look is, but he just looks like it. And Shicey just want to have a good time and play and run, and Chaos then ran away from her, and Tragedy is locked up, so she had to find her another man to get on, and meanwhile Trey is just trying to do a spicy scene so he can get some money. And Feisty is the when Marcus wants somebody to shoot spicy content and he don't have a female, it's gonna be Feisty. One thing about it, I've seen none of that content and I'm absolutely uninterested, ill, disgusting, gross. And the last thing I ever would want to see is a dusty person like Shiesty doing that. But I wouldn't want to see somebody that didn't look dusty. I don't want to see any of those people in that um situation. But this is what I do want to know. How many times are these people strapping up? Then when it comes to like Shiesty, again, are they strapping up? When it comes to them potentially having something, we're going to talk about testing, and Mark is trying to defend that CVS store bought test as if that's legit, as if the package is her only possible concern or any of these people. And then these new people that come along, you cannot look at someone and tell what they have. And then since Shiesty is the spicy girl when no one else is available, and if they're doing all of this unprotected, how many partners has she had in the last 2 weeks? What is brewing inside of her? So why not take her and get a regular health department test? That's one thing. And two, have the people strap up if that's what he's gonna do. Shoot this content. Oh, and the other thing, the caller, back to Chaos. The caller on Chaos. I forgot to say that one thing, and I just thought about a second thing. When it comes to Chaos, the caller said that Chaos was scratching. He was itching and scratching. I'm not saying if you have access, I'm not saying don't go see for yourself. But she said he was itching and scratching. I'll just let y'all marinate on that for a second. That's gross. So ain't no telling what he got. He was sharing shicey. I guess if he go back, she'll be back with him. That's ridiculous. She hitting everything. Probably why Maya had a problem with her for real, because she sees she for the streets and she figuring what's happening when no one else is there. I wouldn't be surprised if she ain't did if Shicey hasn't done K3 a few favors. It wouldn't surprise me. So, because why was K3 defending Shiesty and not Maya? That wasn't no skit. That wasn't a skit. Oh, and then finally about K3's tooth. He had a toothache and he's complaining about his toothache, but instead of going to the doctor or the dentist to see about it, he just sitting there moping and complaining. You are grown. Act like a grown man. How you gonna have a toothache and not do anything about it and just be in pain? He could have went and got his rotten tooth filled, got his teeth cleaned and everything. People sending you all kind of money. You got all kind of money. The dentist is costly, but it's really not that costly. I doubt that they would have gave him a bill if he has no insurance. But he could have went, or like she said, to the ER. I don't know what they'll do at the ER though with a tooth. I'm not sure. But maybe they would have gave him some medication or something for it, but he still would have ultimately he gonna have to go to the dentist or he gonna continue to be in pain. I'm guessing, y'all, to be I'm being to if I'm being real with you, I never, knock on wood, I never had a toothache in my life, so I don't know. But from people that talk about their toothache, I think once you get the toothache, it's gonna be in pain until you get it fixed. I'm guessing. Y'all can help me out with that. Because if your tooth is rotten, then whatever problem it is signaling you, it can't stop until you fix it. So he gonna have to go to the dentist. And with all that money he received, he can afford it. Why not take care of yourself? Go get your toothache fixed. And while you at there, get a deep cleaning. Cause he gonna need that intensive cleaning that they do when your teeth ain't been cleaned in a minute. Come out there with some fresh breath and then start taking care of yourself. But he ain't gonna do that. You feel me? Darius in the building. He said, "What up, Kiss?" He said, "Am I late again?" You listen. We gonna change your name, Darius. What up, though? We gonna change your name to Johnny, cause you Johnny come lately. What's good? What's good, Darius? I keep hearing Marcus say, "What up, though?" I just said it a couple of times. It's another one. Who else says that? Oh, okay. I was thinking, I'm like, it's a couple of people that say that. Oh man, because I literally had just made my last point. That is too funny. But yeah, about Atlanta Street interviews, if you're familiar, Darius, and these characters, a cast of characters over there. A cast of characters, young people running the streets and running wild. And y'all, as far as chaos and that tooth is concerned, I feel like until he gets it taken care of, it's going to continue to bother him. I don't know what else you can do. I don't think you can fix a toothache on your own. And considering the life he's living, it wouldn't be surprising that he has a rotten tooth, but the timing is good because he got all these cash apps ringing. He better go get it done while he can because the people about to switch up on him. They about to switch up on him, especially once they find out about what that young lady that offered him a place to stay said about him. Oh, they gonna switch up on him. If they don't, they slow. But here's my thing. What do I want to know? Predictions, right? Maybe if you catch this on the replay, because I am about to wrap this up, but listen, predictions. Do you think that the next person is going to be in line to try to save chaos? Do you think so? Or do you think he going to be right back out there with Shiesty and the Funky Bunch? What do y'all think? That's what I want to know. What do you think? Because it would not, I'm telling y'all, it would not surprise me if the next female goes, I can save him. And maybe that next female is looking at him like she want more than just to give him a room to stay. Now, of course, Marcus asked the lady more than once, the 30-year-old, more than once if she wanted more because Marcus is a freak. Ain't no way he giving you a place to stay and he ain't immediately taking you down through there. He gonna give you a shower and he gonna be I saw this short and the lady walked in the hotel room. First of all, from a date. So if you going in the hotel room with your date, stop playing games. But by the time as she walked through the door first, by the time the man walked over the threshold, half his clothes was already gone. By the time that she walked through that little hallway and turned around, the man was down in his boxers and his t-shirt. I'm like, period. That's how that go. You already know. So it's a valid question to ask. If you asking him to giving him a place to stay, did you want more? But that don't mean necessarily that she did. But who knows? She might have been looking at him like if he cleaned himself up, that maybe he would be appealing. I don't know. I can't say. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I'm also saying there might be some other women out there to think like they might see the potential in him and be like, "Ooh, if he's cleaned up, he might look good." You know what I'm saying? That's what they might think. Ooh, let him go and get himself together. Ooh, I can be the one. He ain't even choosing himself. What make you think he gonna choose you? I'm sure if he was willing to work and do right by his grandma, she might give him a place to stay. So obviously he don't care like that. And I hope that nobody lets him come in and take them down through there, take them through there. No, because he out there with shiesty and different ones, unprotected, and the lady said he was itching. So ain't no telling what he got. He won't even bathe. She said 4 days and ain't that and bit of shower ran. He went and used the bathroom and he used her toothpaste, but he did not shower. So, y'all, you cannot save him from himself. Let the streets of Atlanta give him what he wants them to give. Let me look down at my comments. Darius said, wow, Gamma and T1000 over here. They are. Yeah, they show are. Probably see some more familiar faces. Darius. Sanchez said, just like Josiah, old lady. Super saver. Exactly. You right. Well, hey Sanchez, welcome in. Yep. They are. You keep coming back, Darius. You're gonna see more familiar names. A super saver. Although Josiah's old lady, see the difference, she making an impact. I don't know. I think maybe it's because of that jail experience he had. Something seems to be changed in him. I see them taking trips. I see him looking better. He didn't got a job. They didn't got a place to stay. I watch I'm subscribed to their channel. So I see them doing what they're doing. So I'm like, okay, at least there's a difference with Josiah's, but a super saver, yeah. But I don't know if chosen Chaos is gonna have that same experience because Chaos is a bum in his mind and he not trying to do anything. Josiah's old lady got him to go. Ebony, she got him to go to work. She getting him to do stuff, and he seems to be willing. Sanchez said, "Hello, Kiss." Darius said, "ATL be nasty for real." Yeah, yeah, and they got all of that stuff going on, like all that disease, all of that I don't like to say the letters, y'all, because I'm trying to tell y'all them commercials for that 4 letter medication. I don't even want to say the first letter, but I would just say like it's like ep. They had stopped. And every time I keep talking about these people and their illnesses, it starts again. And I'm like, I don't want to see them damn commercials. They get on my nerves. Ooh, they get on my nerves. But anyway, all that kind of stuff that's running rampant through there. And they They're being risky, very risky, risky. T1000 said, "Hey Darius." Oh man, yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. So Chaos gonna be back with the Funky Bunch tomorrow because old girl said he gotta go. I don't know what she waiting on though. Um, I didn't hear, like, I heard Marcus ask if he had a key. She said no. He asked her when he had to be gone. She said she by Monday. She said well, what's tomorrow? Monday? By Monday. But what I didn't hear is whether or not she gonna let him back in. And I don't know how she should handle that. Was she gonna let him come in and get his stuff and call the police? She better have that straight. No, she need to call her uncles and her cousins and her daddy and her whoever, whatever male figures, and have them there. Okay? Because he might try her. Or maybe she got the strap and she don't need that backup. I just do backup just because. Do some backup. Have your peeps come, and now you're at risk because he's irresponsible. So hopefully he won't expose her address and identity, and she was going to work, I guess, and leaving him there. Cuz how could K3 have been there without her? And she said he wasn't welcome. So hopefully she had her pertinent information locked up. I hope she didn't just trust a stranger like that, but that sounds like that's exactly what she did. That is mind blowing to me. Ain't no way. Darius said he gonna be slaying that iron and everything. Oh, that what you think? She said ain't nothing happened between them. No, she said ain't nothing happened. She said she wasn't looking at him like that. She said he wasn't looking at her like that, and nothing happened. But what she needs to realize is Chaos ain't got that go in him. You know, there's ones that'll follow you around with their head up your ass and won't leave you alone. Like I said, no. And then there's the chaos of the world. Shiesty Feisty is for the streets. And it took him days to take her down through there. And she took him down through there. That's how he cracked Shiesty. Literally, everybody else is meeting her and immediately cracking. And it took him days. So if a girl would have pressed up on him, it absolutely would have went down. He just ain't got that go in him. He ain't got that, he don't have it. I bet every time he get cracked, the woman press him. And she said he was giving a little zest. It's not fully clean unless it's zestfully clean. Well, look where he at. Oh my goodness, it's a mess. Well, y'all, that's the update. Chaos gonna be back on ASI taking $20 for an interview and liking it. Okay. And with Shiesty and the Funky Bunch, where he fits in because no one showers, so he don't have to worry about somebody telling him to shower. What we just talk about that yesterday? When you got like little teenage boys and they don't like to shower, and you gotta make them shower. What we just talk about that? Some, and don't get me wrong, it be some little girls that don't be wanting to shower either. When they be younger, you gotta make them wash. But sometimes, boy, you be musty as hell. If you don't shower, y'all heard the story I told. But the thing about it is, he grown. Negro, you almost 24 years old. If you don't wash under your damn nuts and sit your ass in a tub, you been outside, you ain't had proper access to water, somebody let you in their place, run you a hot ass bath, put some bubble bath in it that's kind of soapy, and scrub yourself repeatedly. And then wash your clothes, your old musty self. And all that money that the people gave him and his hair still looked like hell. Go get a damn detox. Your hair probably stank. What the hell is wrong with you? No. And Marcus bet not. he better not get K3 no makeover. I like what Miss Wanda is saying. It's coming from the heart. She's trying to help people, etc., etc. I cannot tell anybody what to do. Personally, though, I would like to see people that really are in need and that are also going to do something with it and themselves get the makeovers. That would be my preference. Some young man got a job and he just getting back on his feet and he looking a little dusty and he needed his dreads detoxed and retwisted, etc., etc. People like that, or they paying for haircuts and stuff. Not just people like K3 who ain't gonna do nothing with it. And in the last video, I'm like, do K3 got that same damn hoodie and that same backpack on? Boy, I don't know what that Jeep smell like. But you know what? If you put buckets near that Jeep, she'll be in seat sniffing heaven. Could y'all imagine the crossover of ASI? Could y'all imagine if Buckets actually took Diva's request and took that trip to Atlanta to put them boxing gloves on and go at it? Could y'all imagine? And then Buckets was like near the Jeep or whatever. Oh, she'll be in seat sniffing heaven. Mm, all them booty crack smells in that seat because none of them like to wash their, you know what? Ridiculous. um Daria said, oh, I read that one. Don't be surprised. She said, Wanda just has a great heart of gold. I know her personality. She does. She does. I can tell. She's so sweet. She just cares so much. And it's beautiful, and she can volunteer her resources wherever she wants to. I just know most of them gonna piss it off. Now I will say that on that live yesterday, Maya did still have the wig on, but the wig was very fitting and very appropriate. So maybe Miss Wanda heard the people, because I know she still meant well and she came from the heart. But some of them young girls didn't want some of those hairstyles, and I do think that even if it's free, a person should have a say and how their hair is going to be done. You know what I mean? I do. Um so but she has a heart of gold and she means well, but it's just sad to watch people piss off her resources. You know what I'm saying? When there's lots of people out there that are in need that will do better by it, you know? But I guess she helped Shiesty enough because Shiesty is not gonna stop wearing that blonde wig. But you know what? I bet that wig stinks so bad. Oh my gosh. I can't think of too many things that smell worse than dirty hair. Oh my goodness. The way she running, the wearing that wig in the ground. I bet her hair stank. I bet that wig stank. Ugh, 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 ugh. Nasty. Let me see. She said, Daria said, you wild and these older chicks don't be showering either. I've heard chicks tell me we like it, but they dead wrong. Are you serious? Oh, whoa. No. Mm-mm. That's too much. They need to get it together. That's too much. Mm-mm. I can't. Mm-mm. Don't be surprised. Said, yes, she did my hair for years. She always been a giver. Oh, wow. Cause she does really good. Like she do real good hair. It be looking nice for real. It does. I just hate to see people piss it off. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell she got a heart of gold. Look at how much she go above and beyond for these people. She does. Um, but they just be, I don't know. Some of them ain't right. That's all. That's all. But I understand because she said she gonna keep doing what she doing, and she is in collaboration with Atlanta Street Interview. So it's who he brings to the table. I understand it. They got like their own little I mean they got their own thing going on and they get to do it however they do it. And I do see her on her channel doing other people as well. So that's good because there's other people that are in need. But yeah, let me see. Manifest reality in the building. She said, "Happy Sunday, Kiss and Chat." She said, hope that everyone day was spent well. Yes, same to you. Yes, indeed. Same to you, Manifest. Y'all, I'm really about to wrap up though. I just wanted to say a couple of things about ASI and all these people or whatever, the cast of characters that are a part of Shiesty Feisty and the Funky Bunch. And highlighting the fact that Chaos pissed off his opportunity, but that's because he never intended to do right anyway. He just thought that he'll finesse the people. And I don't know why a person gave into his tears. That makes no sense to me. But they did, and it just is what it is. So let me see. Manifest said, so you found out already. It's unfortunately that he wouldn't do right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, too bad, right? Because I think that, the lady that helped him, clearly she has a good heart. Clearly she came from a really good place. But you know what? No matter how good you are, there are people that are out there that are bad, and they're just going to be who they are. And so, they get this attitude of just taking, coming up. There's real, like, think about people that steal. They feel like you have it. So, or especially someone who, oh, well, they got more than enough. Who are you to decide how much is more than enough for them? If you want what they have, earn it and get it yourself. You don't take from them. But there's people like that out there. And I still want to know, did anybody say what Chaos went to jail for? Did anybody say it? Because if not, I'm going to need Marcus to get more information. What did you go to jail for? Did you go, like, and I want to know, was it jail? Did you get picked up and accused of something and you went to jail pending trial? Did you go to trial? What were the exact charges? Give him the information so he can verify. Chaos, give Marcus the information so he can verify. What were your charges and what was the outcome? How long were you in jail? What jail were you in? If he was in Wright Street, he was getting his head cracked like Tragedy doing right now. Where did you meet K3? Was K3 was it in jail? And then more specifics on K3. K3 said he was in the streets slanging, getting to the bag. He was doing the most for Maya. And then he got caught up and he went to jail, so he decided to change his ways. But talk is cheap. It seemed like he ain't never been doing the most for Maya, and he just capped because just like CJ, they be wanting to speak to what people are saying to try to make themselves seem like they're not the bums that they are, right? The deadbeats that they are. So I want to know, what were his exact charges? How long did he spend in jail? Because y'all already know I got questions. Y'all know I got questions. How long did, and any other questions y'all might have? What were his charges? How long did he spend in jail? Did he get picked up when he got charged and stay there the entire time? Did he go to trial? What was the outcome of the trial? That's what I want to know. Where was he getting that bag at? What's the proof? I mean, you may or may not be able to prove it, but some people get to the bag, they get be stacked. I watched the interview of this damn scammer. He made he made money out the ass off scamming. He said he had money stashed here, there, and everywhere. He seemed to be fine. I don't know why, but one day YouTube suggested his channel to me. He actually got a channel. He still got all that designer and all kind of stuff. He looked like he chilling. So guess what? That money he made off scamming, he still had money. Like, what's Chaos story for real? Something ain't adding up. But anyway, let me see. Let me see. I think this thing moved on me more than I realized. She said, "Wait, manifest. Wait, who? Were you talking to somebody, Chaos or something? Who manifest? When you said I kept talking to him, don't be surprised that yes, people think she needs um ASI, but in reality, she stays booked. Um, that shop full of Chicago and Peoria stylists that does stars hair. Marcus struck gold, but don't realize it. Um, he's using it the wrong way. Yeah, he's using it the wrong way. Okay, period. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Wanda. Now she doing mean headed hair. It be looking good. Manifest said he wouldn't listen, kept giving excuses. Okay, wait, Manifest, I need you to say who. Manifest said many of them lie on us. They do lie now. Tragedy went to jail. Yeah, but Chaos said that he was in jail. He was in jail at some point. Um oh, both of y'all saying you mean tragedy. Manifest said, "Oh, Chaos. I'm not sure right now. We'll find out. Wait, Wait, you talked to Chaos Manifest? Okay, I want to know when, how old was he? Y'all listen, I got a list of questions, Manifest. If you can find out how old was he when he went to jail? Where did he go to jail from? Was he living with his grandma? Was he in what is it? What was it called? Was it Mary? No, Marietta is one of the cities. What was the name of it? Gwinnett. Was he living with his grandma in Gwinnett? Um, what was he doing? What was he charged with? What was his life like before he went to jail? But first of all, I want to know how old he was. Is that the problem with the grandma? Manifest, are you one of the contributors? Manifest. Did you give him that $1,000? Manifest said they don't really speak truth about many things. They don't. Manifest said Chaos would could be lying about jail. Could be. Don't be surprised that, oh, Chaos was in jail too. They said they met walking. Oh, they did say that. You're right. They did say they met walking down the street. But they be lying though. But they be lying. Manifest said Chaos has not been forthcoming about some of the things he has been saying. Very much so. Darius said, wow, y'all got people with names like Chaos and Tragedy. This won't he said this won't end well. so so Darius, Chaos, somebody told Chaos that if he keep calling himself self Chaos, he just gonna keep inviting chaos into his life. So he decided to change his name to Chosen. That's what he did. He changed. So he's now calling himself Chosen. I like that. I'm gonna go Chosen. He didn't even sound like he believed himself that he's chosen. But instead of being peaceful in this free play, this woman saw him on this YouTube channel sleeping in bandos and down bad, gave him a place to stay at her place. Nothing charged to him, just hey, stranger, you need a place to stay? Come stay here. You can get on your feet. He going live. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna get myself together. And then y'all saying if I keep calling myself chaos, I'm gonna have chaos keep following me. So somebody gave me a name, Chosen. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna go with Chosen. I like that. I like that. And guess what he did? He brought chaos into that woman's place. He brought chaos. He didn't got into an argument with the woman about her saying, I don't want that person at my house. Got into an argument. And then turned around and did what? Stop talking to her. Chaos. Bringing K3 in her house that she said she didn't want K3 in. Manifest said K3 does not tell the truth as well. Exactly, Manifest. Manifest said, and Maya, K3, children mother, is trolling right along. So she might not be speaking much truth as well. Exactly. They all lying. Manifest said Maya keeps having the children in the streets with K3 and does. Darius said K3 must be um the man. Yes, yes. So it's K3 is the baby daddy to Maya. K3 is 23. Maya is 21. Chaos is a man that's supposed. I don't know if you call it friends. They seem like frenemies, if you ask me. To K3, he's 23, about to turn 24. Don't know when K3's birthday is. Tragedy is another man in the situation. He is 29. Last we knew. And then Shiesty Feisty is a female and she's 31. She got 3 kids in Alabama. She run around the streets of Atlanta, Georgia barefoot and ain't thought about them kids at all, period. And she down there freaking everything that look at her. Darius said, oh, okay, I read that one. Manifest said, oh, by the way, also Maya got a 1 year old by a guy that's in jail. She got a newborn. How old is her newborn, y'all? A month old? No, about to turn 2 months old. She just met her 6 weeks, like last week, ain't it? By K3. And she's a month pregnant. She's 21 years old. I said that already. Okay. Um, Manifest said, what I was saying is that we would speak to Chaos about getting job, and he kept excuses about his social documents, and I explained how to get a duplicate. Same story for 2 months. Yeah, he just make excuses. He needed to get it from his grandma. He got it from his grandma. Somebody stole his documents. Now that he got an opportunity where he could have went to work, I just want to do my photography and I just want to make my jewelry with your zesty tail. Did they bend you over in jail? Come on now. But he ain't trying to go get no job for real. Ridiculous. Manifest said, we all know it only take 5 to 7 days to obtain a duplicate social security card. Exactly. You could create an account online and ask for them to mail it. You ain't even got to go down there. If you create an account that is you're vetted in your account, you can just go online and request it. That's how it works. Manifest said, no, ma'am, I did give the funds. However, another one has approached me for funds for 1,000. Wait, you said no, ma'am, you did. You say you did or didn't. So you did give funds. If you don't mind saying, manifest, how much did you give Chaos? If you don't mind saying, and who asked you for $1,000? Please be careful, Manifest, because they out here finessing. Manifest said, I work in community services in my own city and did just offer to Miss Feisty that I would assist her. Have you spoken directly to her, Manifest? Like communication directly with her? And what did she say? Manifest said, however, because since I haven't offered funds, I haven't received a response in regards to Miss Feisty because I really want to help her. Manifest said, I have the proof whereby I was asked for funds. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, hold on. Are you willing to share that, Manifest? Let me see something real quick. Oh, that's because I had to log in on my laptop. Are you willing to share that, Manifest? Darius said, where are these ladies from that be giving ninjas money? I'm on my way. Listen, y'all. Darius said he ready. Okay, y'all. Anybody want to send anything to Darius? What's your cash app, Darius? Darius said he ready. Just send it. Just send him a little something. Let me drop my cash app in the chat too. For real, I should. Where's my cash tag? Look, should I do it? I should. Where's drop your cash tag, Darius? Listen, I'm not, nobody has to do anything for me, but if y'all send me anything, I will probably go get some stuff for them grandchildren. Facts. Or I recoup myself. Y'all want to see my shoes? Y'all just bought me two pair of shoes. I bought me two pair of gym shoes on Juneteenth. Was it Juneteenth? I went to the mall. I bought me two pair of gym shoes. I bought me a vest. Oh, and a t-shirt. I'm gonna have to take a picture of my stuff and post it so y'all can see. Can somebody look help? Anybody want to support the channel? Hold on. There you go. I'm on my road to. Well, hold on. I think I did. What did I do? I'm on the road to 1,000. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Ugh, but I'm on my road to 1,000. I'm not monetized yet, but I'm working on getting there. If you want to contribute anything to me, there's my cash tag. Darius dropped his cash tag. He said, if you give him money, if you're supporting ninjas, he say he a ninja that wouldn't mind being supported. So if y'all want to look out for the boy Darius, y'all go on. Oh wait, oh she put at Darius. My bad. I looked at that wrong. I thought that was his cash tag. Oh, he didn't drop it. Okay, my bad, my bad. But I dropped mine though. I dropped mine. Oops, my finger slipped. Oh, okay. Okay, she said she has proof whereby she was asked for funds. Are you saying Shiesty, the one who asked you for funds? Darius said, oh, okay, I read that one. She said, Manifest said, correction, I'm typing really fast. She said, I didn't give anyone funds. You heard? Okay, period. Because I'm like, just be careful. I'm not saying don't give anybody funds, but this whole crew is on some finesse. They on some finesse type ish. That's why I called Shiesty Shiesty in the first place. Her character seems Shiesty, and the Funky Bunch, they the get along crew that just own. They trying to, I want to say, get it how they live, but they some takers. They're not trying to do anything different than what they are, and then let them. Look at Tragedy. His stomach is touching his back. That man so small he could hula hoop in a Cheerio. Let him be out there broke. You see how he be when he show up and he be like, um, can I get the money for the interview now? Y'all hold on. I'm gonna get some of them pineapples. No, you need to go get a whole meal. Or he have him come with a storyline because he been starving for a few days at rallies. Did y'all see the way he ate that damn food? Man, he ate that food like how CJ ate that food. These motherfuckers is out here hungry. CJ ain't as hungry though. Cause he got heaven. He get hungry enough. He gonna be like, arrange a date. Get the cash up front. He go get him something to eat while heaven sell herself. Manifest said, I refuse to release any funds. Okay, period. Darius said, where are these ladies from that be giving ninjas money? Oh, I think I read that. I went back too far. They all over Darius. But the ones getting the funds is in Atlanta. You ain't got to be in the same place to receive no funds now. Manifest said, I certainly will. She said, there is some foul, creepy mess going on. Manifest said, I have an entire family, period. She said, I have 8 babies. Okay. Manifest said, I don't give out nothing. Excuse me for cussing. No, you good. Oh, she put at Darius. Oh, because I thought it was a cash tag. That was my bad. Manifest said, my sons would call a family meeting. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I couldn't imagine. Manifest said, they already say I'm wild. Manifest said, no, ma'am, not feisty. Didn't ask me for the funds. Well, if you want to tell us, please do. I'm just curious to know who's asking. Manifest said, it's strange how One of them came to me that I never could even figure out how it was freaking thought. You understood? You understand? Darius put his cash tag. He said, I'm ready, manifest. Darius is ready, y'all. Manifest said, the mess I hear about the cameraman is freaking disgusting. Weird. I have a type. I like a real man. And that dude isn't real. Black man. He a black man. He's a creep and a freak. It, a freak isn't an insult, but except it is when you freaking homeless prostitutes. Now that's disgusting. And they say he be raw dogging it. Ridiculous. Yeah, it's terrible. And we done found out now, got confirmation that he freaked Quita. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Just knew it. When the Quita and Maya, the older Maya stuff was popping, I was like, I'm starting to think that he really did freak Quita, because why she so in her feels? Turns out he freaked Quita. Uh Damn, I'm like, what's all these names? CJ, then put him out there. Mm-mm-mm. The conversation though, he trying to drive people to back to the content. Me personally, if I wasn't on there, I wouldn't pay just to see it. He could drive his numbers through the roof if he would have put it on the main, if on his main page. And I'm not trying to tell him how to make no money, but also he could do like Tasha K, where after a while she would put it on her main page. Some stuff she keeps on her personal page, but eventually she learned that whoever bred your butter, you got to stick with them. People wasn't getting ready to go pay. I was one of them. I'm watching your stuff, but if you're going to make me pay for it, then I'm just going to watch somebody else, because I wasn't going to pay and I never subscribed. So first she did the Patreon, then she did her own website, but eventually she learned, let's say give it a month, tease this interview and it's going to my personal page. Okay, you can wait. In a month she put it on her YouTube page, because that's how she make money. Some people aren't going to pay. And the reactors, what are we supposed to do? Well, some of the stuff I'm going to react to. I'm a reactor. I'm going to react to it. It just is what it is. Y'all go. I mean, if you want to see for yourself, go see for yourself. I'm not telling nobody not to go see for themselves. You know what I mean? I try not to give it all away, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. We following these storylines, so we're gonna talk about them. Let me see. Manifest said, Darius, I'm over here listening. I'm over here. Listen here. Come to Miami. I can show you. Oh shit! Oh shit! You hear that, Darius? Where you at, Darius? You see that? Are you reading the chat, Darius? Manifest said, "Come on." She said, "Sugar mama." You hear me? She said she over here listening. She said, "I'm over here. Listen here." She said, "Come to Miami. I can show you something." Oh shit. It's getting hot in here. Manifest said these actions are those which are destroying our community more. I find no entertainment in any of it. Yeah. Yeah. Manifest said I have not and will not pay for any of the cameraman actions. Okay. Right. Manifest said, Darius, not me. Y'all are too funny. Yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the summary of that. I think that what do y'all I want to know, what do y'all think is gonna come of this? What's gonna come of this? How fast is it gonna take for Chaos's stuff to go bye bye? At least K3 bought something that no one could take from him. Tattoos. But you know what's funny? Him getting money, K3, I just thought about this. K3 getting money from Chaos and going and buy tattoos shows how irresponsible he is. He has a woman that has his kid and is supposedly pregnant. And instead of stocking up on Pampers and wipes and milk and buying everything on her wish list, he went and got two tattoos. And instead of y'all donators going, oh, hell no, I'm not giving Nam one of them nothing else. Instead of that, y'all gonna keep making their cash apps ring. Y'all gonna keep buying stuff off Maya's wish list. Maya gonna keep dealing with the YN. Irresponsible. They're gonna keep. Y'all, if you want to waste your money, there's better things you can do with it. Going and getting tattoos when you got a baby mama you could have sent money to and Maya. Because I mentioned Maya, but I mean both baby mamas. Why he didn't give money to them to take care of them children, however old that other kid is. It's summertime. If the kid is school age, he could have went and bought, you know how cheap kids' clothes are? He could have cashed out a whole back to school wardrobe. Let's say if it's half, you got 500. He could have went and bought the kid. If the kid's school, if the kid is small, still summer clothes. What the hell? Irresponsible. Pay her bill. Get a baby. Take the 500 and give each one of them 250. They both got one of your kids. And y'all gonna keep making their cash app ring. It don't make no sense. Manifesta says, I wasn't saying me. I'm saying I hang out and Darius can roll. Manifest said she said she wasn't saying her. She's just saying Darius can hang out and can roll with her. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I added that last part in. Manifest said, I like old pops with bread. You heard? All right, Darius. All right, Darius. She said you gotta have a old, she want an old pop with some bread, not that young one with the hand out. Oh, Manifest is talking that talk. Manifest said Chaos bought silver teeth cap, weed, and stones. Irresponsible. But yet these people, that's how they spending their money. It don't make no sense. Manifest said, yes, their folks should be very careful. And now folks understand better. Um, when I have been saying this long time before. Right. Manifest said, certainly be careful. Manifest said, and many of them are not homeless. Well, they live in a bando, so they don't sleep on the street, but it's not a place they should be because it's literally a bando. You know what I'm saying? Manifest said they are speaking truth about not being able to go to their families. They just don't want to go because they don't like to work. Right. I can see that. Manifest said they are at the bandos during the day. They are. Manifest said they go back and forth. Yeah, I think that's why they have a few of them. They do. That's why they have a few different bandos that they can go to, like Shicey and the Funky Bunch. Talk about they got an apartment bando. I want to say I never heard of an apartment bando, but I think you can have an apartment bando. I do. And because of them. Because what? How do you have an apartment bando? That's literally crazy. But some people have apartment bandos, and it just is what it is. And it sucks that people messing up them good people's property and stuff, busting out windows and acting crazy, and can be rewarded for just being bums. You know what I'm saying? Just go find a bando and bum your way through life instead of having to go get a job and all that other kind of stuff. So it don't make no sense. But Manifest said only Miss Feisty resides hotel in bandos. What you mean? What you mean, Manifest? Why you say it's only shisty, feisty? We know Maya stays with her mom and stepfather. We know Shiesty is in wherever she can be. We know Polo got the group home, if that's what you want to call it, which he probably hasn't been to because that dude stomped him, which was ridiculous at the group home. We know Chaos and K3 was squatting. Who did I miss? I don't even want to include that little young one, the little 12-year-old. The 12-year-old is claiming he 20. I still want to know, did Marcus card him yet? Marcus is wild. He gonna get caught up. That boy is not grown. His voice ain't even drop all the way. Look at his chest. Like he is a kid. That's somebody kid that's ripping and running the streets and behaving badly. Talking about he got him a bando. Bull crap. So that kid has a place to stay, I'm sure. But most of them are in bandos. She said Mr. Polo lives in hotels. She said, and those are a nice place. They are destroying. K3 is weird, destroying it purposely. Something wrong with him. She said, don't want to hold you up. She said, Mr. Polo lives in hotels. She said, K3 doesn't live in Mandos. It's lies. Chaos and K3 was only doing it because of K3 was going back and forth. Back and forth where though? Yes, that's a little boy. He still has his baby teeth. Voice hasn't peaked. Okay, did you answer that? Manifest, have you spoken directly to Chaos or K3? I know you said not feisty because she didn't respond. K3 resides with his mother, just like Maya. Oh, okay. And he said that he doesn't live in bandos. Was it on the phone or was it text? Manifest? She said K3 resides with his mother, just like Maya. Manifest said, I spoke with Chaos. Mm. But since all this new development with asking about the social card, he was getting upset. You asked him about his social security card. So you were trying to help him. Is that what you're saying, Manifest? You was trying to help him like, is that what you're saying? Oh, do you want to talk about it, Manifest? I don't even have no Google number set up, but I could probably do it real quick. Let me see. She said, and I was asking him about getting employment training program. Okay, what did he say though? Yes, I was going to help get Registered. Okay, so you were talking to him on the phone. You was gonna help him get registered. Oh, for the employment training program. He kept making excuses for it about the social security card. Okay, because he could. Does that mean he couldn't get registered for the program without having his social security card? Hmm. Interesting. That's really crazy. And also, she said, Leslie Cole in the building. Good evening, Leslie. Manifest said, in order to get employment, um, let's do the training. Then he said he has background. I said, it doesn't matter. The program helps with that. Then K3 jumped in our conversation. Oh, so it was over the phone. And what did K3 say? She said he had a background. I'm wondering what K3 said. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me see what I could do. How do you, cuz I'm wondering. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but oh, you signed up for Google. I could switch over to StreamYard though, if you want to hit the link. Manifest. She said, I had to interject and say, I'm talking to you, Chaos. I would help them all. However, since Smarty Pants want to be in your business, then funk him. I didn't get to ask because I got pissed. Manifest, would you, if I switch over to StreamYard, would you want to hit the link and talk about it? She said, I don't like smart mouths. Exactly. They need to be respectful. Would you want to hit the link so you don't have to keep talking? I mean, typing, I meant to say typing as much. Because I can go over to StreamYard real quick. Let's see what had happened. Inquiring minds want to know because people out there try to help them and they pissing off the opportunities and the resources. She said, I can call you, not link. I still got to set up like a Google number, but I can do this. Hold on, let me do. I got this right here. This what I can do real quick. Let me see if I do this and this. Um I'm just going to title it a basic title. I don't. I said I was going to set it up and I didn't end up setting it up yesterday, but I'm going to set it up. I think I need more steps than I can do like right now. I will by the next time I will have one set up though. Let me see. Because I can do look, all you got to do is press it. Let me see if you want to. All my children went to school, some type training or college, and I don't play that crap. I know that's right. They over there bumming their way through life with their hand out. Okay, like this. Oh, I don't have the right picture either. It's just gonna have to be basic. She said, I'm not far from being perfect. Customize. Confirm. Okay, confirm my choices. Okay, manifest. Dang, I don't have a Google number. But I can do what I can do. So because you can do it as a guest. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going, she said, I'm not for what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this stream And then I'm gonna come back on another stream so I can do I could do it in StreamYard. Cause I'm just curious. Cause like, people are for the people that's out there trying to help them and they're finessing people and taking advantage of people's oh, come on. No, I don't want to do that. They're taking advantage of some people's good hearts and good nature. Allow. And people need to know because there's other people like you out there that have tried to help them. So y'all come back in literally a matter of seconds. I'm going to switch over to StreamYard and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Can you come back over to the next one, manifest? No. Trying to figure out new StreamYard. I'm still learning it. And I'm using the hand that I'm not supposed to be using. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna continue this on StreamYard. Shit. She said, okay. All right, perfect. So y'all, I'm about to end this one and I'll be back. We can come over, meet me on the next one in a couple of minutes. ASI Talk Chaos. Um, we'll be back in just a few. She said, oh, you can't come on? What you can't you can't do it as a guest, manifest, you can't hit the link. You can do it as a guest. You don't have to have an account. I don't have a Google number. I don't have one. I don't have a Google number. The only thing I have is the StreamYard. She said, no, ma'am. Oh, let me see. Let me see how you do. Let me see. Maybe I could figure. Wait, why did it give me that? I did not go live. Please don't tell me that thing went live. A notification. I'm like, what is this? Oh, this is no, you're fine. No need to apologize. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can figure out how to do. I could get this Google number going real quick. It says if you need a number, you must have paid Google Workspace plan. It is free to have a Google phone number. Yes, it's completely free to get the use of a Google phone number I can do that right now while I'm on here. Unlimited calls and texts. Set up. Oh, you can do it on your computer. I wonder if I do this, will it work? Yeah, she said it's free. Let me see. Let me see. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oh, that sucks. I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this one. This to. Let me see. Let me see. I gotta test out. Oh, is this a? Oh no, there's nothing. 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 Receive. Hold on. Mm, hold on, y'all. Oh, no, I need to see something. Okay, wait. I might be on to something, y'all. I might be on to something. I'm setting it up if it works. If it works, we shall see. I'm gonna have to get my Google number set up. Yesterday I ended up being on live pretty much all day. I was busy today. And I was literally gonna do it yesterday, but I didn't end up doing it. So we'll see. But if not, I'm definitely gonna get it done. I never could figure out how to do like the call in or whatever. Cause if anybody was around my last channel, I kept saying I was gonna do like call ins. And I was like, I couldn't figure out like what was my best option for a number that's like not your actual number. And I never followed through. And I was really trying to find the number where you can have multiple lines or whatever talking at the same time. And like for companies, if anybody knows that, do Google number give you choices of that? Like you could have, for example, a company and you call in for the meeting and everybody calls in and puts their code in, and then you have multiple people on the line at the same time. So let me see. It's not okay. Let me see if it does. I don't know. Now, see this whole thing confirm that it's you kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. She said with the yeah, that's the one. That's the one manifest. I was trying to figure that because I wanted to be able to do like group calls, but I couldn't figure out like because I know they pay for that service. I probably could have tried a little harder, but that was the one that I wanted, like that one. You call in, you put the code in that you were given, and then you have a whole bunch of people on the line and you talk. Mhm. Or it's just a couple of them, whoever they give it to are the ones that can get in and get access. But the way these people dox everything, hell, you mess around and be done paid for that service and your whole life will be on the internet. Like, this is crazy. I don't know if it's gonna work or whatever. It don't seem like it wants to work. It's crazy. I don't know if it's not working. It's not working. And then I thought about using like WhatsApp or something like that. This one took a little bit of a turn because I don't have one. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I don't have one, but I need to. I should have ended some of those reactions yesterday and went on and set it up, which is what I was planning to do. I wonder if it'll even work over here because this reset. She said this doesn't require. Yeah, I'm just saying. Those are the different options that I was looking at. I think this is connected. Oh, there is where that went. Oh, there's the receipt right there. I was looking for that. Go over there. Let me see. So I got all these Google apps that I haven't. Let me see if I do the app store, will it let me do? Does it have like a app store? She said the Google doesn't require. Oh, she said be right back. Okay. Let me see. Google Voice. Oh, they have an app. So let me see if I can download this real quick and get it working. Oh, Um, it says it wants to use. This allows the app. No, I don't want to do that. Why they make you share? That's annoying. Email. Sign in. No. They always trying to make this particular email for everything. I think the let me see. I think that's it. Is that it? No, I don't want no pass key. Period, poo. This might be working. No, let's see if it actually works. You could do a $0 unlimited domestic calling and texting a single number for all your devices. Okay. No, good. Give me the free one. Free 99 always sound good. Oh, hell no. We've suggested. Let's do. Okay. Oh, I put the wrong acronym for Georgia because of typo. Let's do. Hmm, I think I'm gonna do this one. I might be about to set this up, y'all. She said if you can do it from your computer, it will allocate number for you. Oh no, I got it right now. They got me at the point of selecting a number. And I'm just trying to make a number that is more of these number choices. Pretty sure I'm going with this one. But actually, let me see which one is easiest. Can't go back. No, that's easy. She said to finish setting up, you must verify. Oh my gosh. Oh, damn. Now here we go. Make and receive Google Voice calls with this device. You have to give them a actual phone number. It looks like and verify your identity. They got me fucked up. What's the point of a damn number if I got to give you my ID? They just be on some fugazi type way of collecting people's information. Don't worry about who I am. Why does it matter? And then, of course, you can't get it because that. Okay, well, I guess I won't be doing that right now because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving them my ID. So for what? What's the point? You get them all your information, and then the next thing you know, the people who are mad that you have an opinion have all your information all over everywhere. So forget it. They get on my nerves. You say they can't just give you a number, they need to verify your identity. Now, like as if a person does something wrong, they can't track them down. Like they can easily track you down. If you are just using it as someone else, they know exactly what phone you using. They know exactly where you located. They know all of that. Technology is that far advanced. But they say they need my government ID and my phone number to verify. And then the next thing I know, these people playing on my phone because that's what they do in the LA sector. They play on your damn phone and they dox you. And I'm wondering when they gonna stop doxing people. Because every time you put somebody out there, they have done more in their lives than you. And that includes me. I'm not saying that I've been out there, but I've done way more than those bums. You should feel embarrassed and stupid. I would stop telling people what everybody else did because it just makes you look worse. Oh, well, I guess I won't be setting that up. So that took a turn for the worse. Oh, she said, uh-huh. That's where things are new. It's like even Cash App at some point. If you want to set up a new Cash App, they need your government name and they need to verify you. You used to be able to set up any Cash App you wanted, no verified name, give them whatever name you want to, don't have to have a real phone number or anything. Now they want all your real information. Y'all get me twisted. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all of that. Oh, well, so I guess I won't be doing that. I would be doing that. You laughing about that last part for real. You know, what you call it? Shatifa and her crew and the embezzling crew. They always want to put people out here every opportunity they get. And it's like every time you put somebody out here, it just shows that other people been doing stuff that most people do and y'all was over there being bums and stealing. So I'm not giving them my information. I don't know. I'm gonna have to when I'm not on here, I'm gonna have to see if there is another way for me to set that up because I do want to set it up. She said if you do it, oh, that's what I was. She said, okay, she said you're almost done once confirmed. She said what it just said. They want to do I sent them the phone number and then they like sent me a message about the link. So they send you a number they say it has to be a real number, and then you have to put the code in there, and then after that they want your government ID. That's what they said. So she said there's no identification required. However, yes, please research. She said never seen anything like that asking for identification. That is something new. She said because of exactly because of scammers. They mess everything up. She said looks like something is going on with Atlanta knew about chaos right now. Oh, really? He put the thing on his page. So we'll see. And oh wow. What on the Atlanta on the ATL channel? Is that what you're saying? Manifest? Wait, I pressed the wrong thing. I want to see subscriptions. Atlanta. He's not. Oh, he got something uploaded. Oh, kicked out. He responded. Okay, y'all. Well, guess what? We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happened. This is live right now where he's Chaos is responding. Oh my God, on the screen. I don't know what the problem is. It keeps stopping. Oh, Lordy Jesus. Let me close that. I set up that, but I'm going to leave that. Exit. No. Save changes. What am I doing? Go there. Go out. Go that way. Now let's see. Because it won't play for some reason. So guess what? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. What is Chaos going to say about being kicked out? Let's take this ride. I guess we're going to turn this into a watch reaction. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to put Marcus in. I'm not going to put his thing on my channel, but Marcus told him he got to suffer to become a man. He looks sick. Oh, first of all, Chaos looks sick. Sick like when you not physically ill, but sick as in you messed up. He looks sick like that. Excuse me. Watch reaction. Chaos then got kicked out of the viewer's home and Marcus is interviewing him. It's on a video. So I couldn't set up the Google number right now. I don't know what the problem is. I'm not giving him my ID. So she said, I just came back in the room. Manifest said, my God, children partying in the front. She said, I could calm them down. So I'm back at my computer to see it for myself. It popped up on my phone. She said, but I didn't click yet. She said, I went to come to my computer and was waiting to see about this thing with Google. Oh yeah, no, I can't set it up right now. It's got to be another time. I don't know what the problem is. She said, okay, so we can watch it. Yes. Gosh, she said, it sounds like a club in the house. I'll go charge them. They having a good time, manifest. Watch reaction. Chaos got kicked out. Oh, Chaos is calling Marcus saying he concerned. He don't think he gonna be able to go get his stuff. I ran it back because I came in late. Oh, he got new clothes on. Took him long enough to wash his crack. He probably dirty. Probably got new clothes on and dirty. He got new shoes. He got new clothes. At least he took off all that pink, looking all zesty and shit. It'll be a minute before Shiesty will have on those clothes. Hey, Caitlin, welcome. Now he claims he can't get a job. She said, "Kiss." Shicey gonna have them on. This Negro got pearl necklaces. Oh wow! And he did all of that and didn't get his hair done. Oh, she called Troy. I need my phone to work. Let me see something. No, I can't do that. Damn. Said that the bathroom was dirty and she leaves her hair in the sink. 1 second. Hold on, y'all. You know what? Never mind. Manifest said he was declined because of his background. Mark asked him if he has a felony. Chaos said no felony. And Mark said, why can't he get job at the restaurant? Salty Balls in the building. Hey, Salty. Salty said, Kiss, hey lady, Mods in chat. What's up, Salty? How you doing? Manifest said spent 1,600 plus other cash apps. It could be nearly at cost to 2,000 or 3K. Recap, what's going on? What I missed? I was in Classy Lady Live. I gotta catch her replay. I'm doing ASI content with Chaos. Chaos then got kicked out. The lady then subscriber then let Chaos come and stay at her house, and Chaos then been the horrible house guest that wasn't trying to do nothing with himself to finesse the people out the cash, and he didn't mess around and get kicked out. So now Marcus is interviewing him. She said this makes no sense to disrespect the woman. Now he's back to talking about his social again. Salty Manifest was speaking. I know. Dang, Manifest. I need to get that. Damn, she said she can't hit the link. Oh we. Somebody, oh man, it is a race. It's a race. Android and already got, they said that while they doing this, apparently the lady getting interviewed by Troy's World. Mark is asking him about his background. We need details. You said it's not a felony, it's a misdemeanor. I need more. For what? What were you charged with? Did you go to jail? What when did this happen? How long ago was it? Is the record open? Show us proof. Did you get arrested? How long did you stay there? Did it end up in trial? All the things I already said earlier. Not this talk. He's full of it. He gets full of excuses why you can't get a social security card. Set your ass down, set up a damn account, request it be mailed to your grandma's house, and go get a job, get a motherfucking job. That part. He said he wouldn't bathe all the days he was in the woman's home, smoking weed every day. She said Troy spoke with. I'm just finding that out because of what Chaos is saying, because it had to have happened while I was on here. We on at the same time. I know Troy was on talking about Marcus and Kelsey or something. I don't know about this. Again, this must have happened since I've been on here. She said, yes, I forgot. I hung out with these babies today. Oh yeah. Imagine complaining about the conditions of somebody's bathroom in a place where they give you to stay because they trying to help you get a leg up. And you bitching and complaining that she got hair in the sink. You see? So he was leaving a lady's place and going to his grandma's house to wash up. Mind you, the woman is 15 minutes from downtown Atlanta, and the grandma live in what I keep saying. I keep wanting to say, oh, Gwinnett. Gwinnett. So you was making it all the way to Gwinnett, but you can't make it to Gwinnett on the daily to wash your crack. And if I listen, grandma nice, cause I ain't trying to hold you. I wouldn't even let him shower. I wouldn't even let him shower. You want to be outside and be goofy? You don't want to participate in adult life? You can't sleep here. You can't shower here. You can't get mail here. You can't eat here. I don't know if I was starving, but I would make life difficult. More you that's a life you want to live, I'd make them lean into it. Lean. Michael Jackson lean. Manifest said. And I never realized the entire time I was talking ever so often to the woman in the chat, and she never said anything bad when folks was talking about her and things weren't true. I'm serious. Listen. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. You want to be in the streets. You don't want to go get a job. You don't want to pay for a place to stay or try to do something better with yourself. Lean into that bando life. No, you cannot shower here. Call me harsh, call me cold if you want to. I don't care. That's how you motivate them to do better. If you pacify them, they're going to lean into it. You can shower here, but you can still go out there and be a bum. No, you're going to be a musty, dusty, stanky bum because you're not washing here. Sucks to be you. Don't please don't let me talk about me for real. Cause I come on holidays, you can get a plate, but you can't stay inside because don't nobody want to smell you. And guess what? Every other time, I don't know. I want to say because I'll play some game. Ooh, we got some. You knocking on the door. Can I get my mail? Yep. You smell that? We about to eat fried chicken, and you can't have none. No, because you want to be a bum. Now, when you do better, you can come like everybody else. But as long as you want to be a bum, you're going to lean into that bum life. Again, eventually they'll get tired of it and they'll do better. That's just my mindset. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But that's how I feel. If I help you out, that's the word I was looking for. Enable. I see it as enabling. If you let them shower, if you let them sleep there from time to time, if you feed them, you're enabling them. Don't enable them. Don't enable them. Figure it out. Go to the park down the street. They got bathrooms. You ain't getting a couple of dollars. Nothing. So that she was. Oh, I guess there was something about AC, and he said he kept leaving the AC on, but he also got money and didn't give her anything, so that raises her bills. Horrible house guest. Chaos to horrible house guest. She told him she the only one in there paying anything. You can't leave the AC running. He was wrong for the argument. He said, and he admits that he yelled at her. Did I say K3? I meant to say chaos. So he just gave a general location of where this lady lives because he's saying K3 was not at her house. He gave K3 a general location of the gas station on Glenwood. He said because he told K3 that the gas station was on Glenwood and Memorial. So now you didn't put people in her neighborhood. This guy is reckless. So K3 was meeting Chaos at the gas station because they was gonna go live at the mall and do a bunch of other stuff. But she said she didn't want K3 at her house. So I don't know if why you would bring him close, but I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm not sure about that part. If she said that she did, then he should have respected it. She said uh, the donor, we'll call her, the supporter, said that Chaos didn't do right by the money. Chaos is saying his response is he did. He said he bought it. First thing he said is a vape. How much a fucking vape cost? A vape? Not a vape, Negro. He said he bought her food. Well, you think you staying in her house and you running up her air conditioner bill? He bought food like 2 or 3 times. Ain't that some shit? We split pizza. He said as far as for your life, that part. So he said he did makes the right moves with the money as far as life is concerned because he went and bought studio equipment. They gonna have that out like coming to America. What I tell y'all, you gonna see Ant and all the people. Watch Ant in the barber shop. It's gonna be a whole studio setup. The party about to be a real party now, and it's gonna be everything that Chaos bought. with everybody money that he tricked up out of him, and now he about to trick it off. Android USB cords that he got off Amazon. He about to make an excuse for why he got two phones, because she said he got two phones, one for the load and for the one for the plug. I added the last part. She said she don't know why he needed an iPhone. I told you I ain't say everything, but since this is coming out now, I can say it. She said he bought two phones, an Android and an iPhone. She didn't know why he needed two phones. Basically, he was pissing off the money. He talked about the cords or whatever. So it sounded to me like he trying to make excuses for buying those two phones. Type C cords and Android, blah blah blah. Shut up. So he bought a $10 grill. So he's still pissing off your money. You could have bought yourself a cup of coffee with that $10. Whoever gave him that. He answered the question about did he miss the details about what type of outlet it would be. And he said, well, he read the details, but then he says apparently. And when he says apparently, he missed them. He rubs his ear, which they said is a body language sign of lying. So he could borrow her computer, all that money he received. He didn't have headphones. So she was gonna charge him $100 for the computer. Okay, so this lady is or was in school because she told him it was her school computer. Boy, that ear itching like hell. Love and respect, including the people that's gonna get on him. It was the decision that was stupid was going back around K3. He was dumb in case and trusting K3 again. Duh, you think? But the people are dumb and trusting you. Y'all are full of it. I'm gonna look in the comments in just a second. So Chaos is going with K3 to get his screen fixed. Sound like he paying for it. Now Marcus is missing it. Ask him. Ask him if he paid for it. So some drama because K3 walks Chaos to the barber shop and Ant saying he don't want them there. So and press chaos. Chaos is still presenting as a punk. You're gonna stand on it and fight. You're gonna be a man. Stand up and fight. So Marcus said, "Why do you think this lady offered you housing?" Chaos says he thinks that it was so for the lady to be helpful, but the argument did blow everything. Before I go further, I'm gonna look in the comment because I know I'm way behind. I know I'm way behind. And I never realized the entire time I was talking ever so often to the woman in the chat, and she never said anything bad when folks was talking about her and things weren't true. I'm serious. Would y'all listen when it comes to the shower and all of that? What would you do if it was your relative? If yo, especially let's say not just your relative, your grandson, your son, you might not be old enough to have a grown grandson. Your son, your grandson, because his grandma helped raise him, right? And they out there bumming through life and not doing anything with themselves. And they show up and they like, I just need a shower. Would you let him shower? What would you do? Am I the hard one? Because I know I could be hard. I don't play. What would you let him come in and shower? Would you let him receive mail there? Would you let him pay you to sleep on the couch? Would you let them wash their clothes and get better and go back out to the streets? Or would you let make them lean into that life that they chose? What would you do? Or something different than what I said. What would you do? Manifest said he was never taking a bath. His nails were not clean at all. And she said he would be. Now, see, it's things I don't want to say here, but it's not good. What did she say? What? Say it, manifest. Just be mindful that certain words get kicked out of the chat, but say it. Manifest said, just so be strategic in the way you say it. Manifest said he wasn't taking baths at all. Believe it. That woman wasn't lying. I believe it. Your nose knows. Kaylin's laughing. Manifest said, and the woman was really being kind, helping feeding him when he didn't have funds. When he received funds, he started hanging out with K3 doing rugs and eating out. She was talking to him about work. Yeah, he didn't want that. And she's only 30, so it's not that much older. It should be easy for him to listen. Manifest said K3 was now wanting to hang out with him to use up chaos funds. And he was warned about that to act as though he was broke, especially when he had help. Exactly. Manifest, the woman also told him not to give out her living information. Look what he just did. Gate across street to the gas station. He disrespectful. Said, and that was the final straw. When he yelled at her, that makes sense. Exactly. His plan was to go to North Carolina and get employment, like as if anything was gonna be different in North Carolina than it is here. He's his same person. Manifest said, I told him to make grocery purchase, which would last much longer and cook meals. Exactly. He didn't do anything right because that's what he was supposed to do. Manifest said, now you hear it for yourself. Yes. She said also he was getting other cash apps daily. She was actually trying to help him and he screwed everything up because he a screw up. Total disrespect. Yep. Manifest said, and don't give cameraman no respect either. He didn't like chaos, tragedy, nor Mr. Polo. Anyone who stands for themselves. Exactly. Now I see that. It's all true. Cameraman is only trying to offer chaos something to keep him under his wing. I agree with that. To use him. I don't see why they find it funny to have them fighting one another, especially the women. I agree with that too. He does want to keep him under his wing. It's kind of like an I told you so, and he got to be around them to make himself feel better about his life because he ain't bossed up like he'd like people to think. I don't even know that he has confidence. He said he was wrong for screaming at her. Chaos. He said he did apologize. He he did some little things to try to, I guess, to make things better. So is he saying that he started buying food and stuff like that after he yelled at her? He said he told her he felt bad about the situation. No one cares how genuine you felt bad. Like you was wrong. He exploded because he felt like he wasn't heard. Boy, grow up. He said she took it like he was yelling at her, but you just said you yelled at her, and she said you yelled at her. You disrespected her in her own home. Completely out of order. Nobody cares how you felt. It wasn't your house. It's not your house. And she gave you something for free. She don't even know you. Your own family won't help you. And then Marcus calling them out. You'll turn up on the ladies and won't turn up on the guys. But at the end of the day, both of them some punks. Marcus and Chaos, in my opinion. He's like, you keep bringing up the feisty thing. I didn't fight feisty. I smacked her because she was beating my ass from the train station to the hotel. Well, feisty already admitted that. And as a woman, if you hit a man, you might be prepared to get hit back. Now, we ain't gonna defend you when you hitting them first. Everybody keep their hands to themselves. So I'm like, oh, now they want him to fight J3. Marcus trying to go to jail. That boy is in middle school. Y'all know I'm joking. He about ninth grade. He probably just graduated. He just graduated from junior high, and he's on his way to ninth grade. J Marcus is literally setting up this beef between 23-year-old Chaos and ninth grade student about to start ninth grade, J3, allegedly, in my opinion. He's clearly not grown. His voice ain't even dropped. His nuts is probably up in his throat. That is a kid. So the 30-year-old, the one that offered Chaos a place to stay has her own male friend, which means nothing. But both sides have confirmed that there was no funny business in play. He looked so disappointed when Marcus started asking him about locking in. Marcus gonna say what make you better is going through the pain. Is that what worked for him? Because Marcus ain't all the way locked in. He just now getting to a bag. You gotta suffer to become a man. You this shut your ass up. I don't want my kids suffering. You do not have to suffer to become a man. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm saying that because I have all boys. You do not have to suffer to become a man. That's the worst advice I ever heard. Some of y'all want to cheat the game, but you don't get the riches. You don't get to get what you want. If you don't go through the ish, you got to go through the ish. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Now the struggle to work and grind to get what you want and get where you want, yeah. Sometimes you gotta struggle and grind, but you ain't gotta go through shit. That's a lie. That's bad advice. He gives the worst advice, but watch he turn around and call it a gem or a jewel. You're wrong. He's not gonna follow through. He said he doing everything he can think of. No, he not. I know it's a few things that he can think of that he ain't doing. And one of them is called get a job, get a job, get a monthly job. Shut your ass up, chaos. You know exactly what you need to do, and you're just not willing to do it. You finesse the people. Keep it 1,000. Okay, wait. He waiting on them to approve him. It's not that hard. When Marcus was his age, he would beat his feet. I thought the last story he told is that he was making a full on um 6 figures at Chaos's age. There it is. There it is. He said, I got 2 phones because I need to be able to move around. So he took y'all money and bought 2 phones. Pissed off your money. I don't want to say I told you so. It sucks to watch people get finessed, but he finessed you. You know, because, wait, hold on. For situations like this, that don't make sense. Every time he had 1 phone, he break it and then he be SOL. Shut your ass up. That sounds dumb as hell. Get some insurance then. This man is full of excuses. Wait a minute. What are the charges? He said he got certain charges they don't accept. Now look, now he doing body language. Now he closing his jacket. They declined him twice, getting a temp job. But he says, okay, no, it's not okay, Marcus. You explore it. What are the charges? How old are they? What did was the end result? Dig into it. You want to press people about their sexual doggone things, but wait, now you know we require transparency on this channel. Now you know I said I need full transparency. Did he touch you? How often did he touch you? Did you get used to it? Did you start to like it? Did it feel good to you? But then when a motherfucker tell you about they can't get a job because of their background, you're like, okay. No, it's not okay. Felony, misdemeanor, charges, etc., etc. All the questions. Press him the same way that you press the damn people about them being unwantedly touched as a child. Damn it. Terrible. Not the best. Let me see. She said, no, he was making the food purchases once he got the funds. She didn't care because she has her own. She seen how wasteful he was being. And now someone in Troy's chat is trying to make it seem like the woman can't put him out. Why not? He's only been there a few days. Exactly. A few days, not 30. He's a goner. He should have been gone immediately. Manifest said Miss Feisty was attacking Chaos constantly. I'm not just saying that because he defended himself, but she was out of order always. I believe it. She always talking about how she smacked up some dude. And if you hit a man, he could hit you back. Keep your damn hands to yourself. I believe they are piping the little boy to fight Chaos. That is a child. That's so stupid. And he a child, so he'll go for it. And he's a child, so he wants money. Probably too young to get a job. Manifest said this is horrible and Chaos needs to leave. He better go to North Carolina now and find his brother because ASI will not be good for him. Oh, is that who's in North Carolina? His brother Manifest? Cameraman does not give the right advice. Never. He never does. She said kids going in. Said, and some of the stuff around his neck he purchased also, saying he's selling to his customers. That shit look cheesy as hell. That shit looks so cheesy. That's ridiculous. I thought it was a pearl, but it's some damn beads. That look like something a 8-year-old girl made in summer camp. Said, why would you make purchases for customers and wear the jewelry? Exactly. Is that what he calls jewelry? This is his jewelry? I'm telling you. My my granddaughter who's a toddler could do better than that. He said you can go to any restaurant and be a server and you probably don't need your social security card to get a job. Again, wrong. He's gonna need one. But guess what else they have? Just like Shicey got a job at a barber shop under the table, guess what they have? Hella people that offer under the table employment. Stop with the excuses. No, you need the card. I'm using this. Ouch. He had a marketing job set for them. So he claimed he willing to do this marketing job. Said said he making other purchases from Michaels and blowing the funds. That's what he did. Once you have your printed copy from Social Security, it can be used until it comes. Exactly, because by now he should have it exactly manifest. That paper that they send you in the mail when you request it. Or nah. If you do it online, you print it off. A supporter hit Chaos up about a construction job. He told her that he was interested. He ain't gonna do it. He's physically put in one spot by the government because he hasn't been verified yet. Chaos is full of shit. Shut up. He is a lazy bum. I wouldn't help him. I know I'm hard, but I don't believe in enabling. She said, also, if you walk in, you right. You right. If you walk in, when you walk out, you have that piece of paper. Well, he trying to talk to him about art. He is zesty. That's crazy. So Chaos just confirmed everything the lady said. She confirmed everything the lady said. So how long they said what? Was the title not that? That's where y'all went? Okay, this lady called the lady calls in to Troy's world. We might as well bring this thing around full circle. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to see this lady call in. Okay, wait. Let me see something. Oh my goodness. Ha! First of all, that picture is funny. Oh my goodness. I just need to call. I guess I'll catch the rest. Chaos got what is this little feathery thing on this necklace he got? Oh my goodness. I'm just hold on, y'all. I know people are calling in, but I'm literally just trying to get to the lady calling. Chaos put his Cash App in Troy's World's live. I skipped through it because I'm just trying to listen to the call while I'm on this, and then I'm gonna wrap this. That is now that's a mess. He called him this Louise. I think he was talking about Kate. Oh, this is the lady. She said she did not want to sleep with Chaos. She called in on Troy's World. Dang, this lady, she let Chaos stay with her and she doesn't even know his government name. She said Chaos or Chosen, but she doesn't know his name. Okay, because I'm like, we might get some better questions asked. Because Marcus, the interviewer, he swear he's such a great interviewer, but the only time he can ask a whole bunch of detailed questions is when it comes to violating with people and their childhood trauma. Other than that, he misses the mark on the shit he should be asking every time. He asked her what motivated her to let Chaos come stay in her home. But that is one, that look is so sneaky. That's what the look like. The look on Troy's furrow, his face looks sneaky. And when he asked her that question, Manifest said, I have to catch up. Yeah, I just skipped to that part because I just wanted to include that in here. I thought it was gonna be on and off of here, but here I am. Um, she said she basically felt bad for him, and she trying to help him. She thought so okay. She's saying because supporters could get a little too invested, so she thought she could help him. Tried to help him come up and wanted to be a part of it. I.e., we have to learn we can't save the world. You got to catch the replay. When I'm done with this, I'll probably go, or at some point, I'll catch the full show or whatever. But right now, I'm just catching this part. Oh, so she was giving him advice about his content. There you go. You see, thank you. The right questions. Were you concerned about your safety? Jeez, Marcus be missing the mark. Cause that's the kind of questions inquiring minds want to know. These are the questions, not that other dumb shit he be asking. He be missing the mark, hella miss it on these interviews for real. Manifest said, she said yes, and see, that's why I had discussion with my family about Miss Feisty. You see, you got to be careful. So the young lady didn't take him as a threat from what she saw on the videos. She thought he was a cool person that was in the struggle. She's see the difference, but I just think that K3 shows up as who he is, and Chaos is low key and sneaky with it. But she didn't. She believed what she sees on display and not what's hiding underneath. But she found out otherwise because he yelled at her. Thank you. Thank you. It be the questions. When? We need specifics. When did he move in? And what exact day did the argument happen? And when did he get put out? We need details. Thank you. 4 days. Oh, the Marcus did ask how long he was there, though. Wow. This lady had high hopes for him. She didn't have an expiration date on him residing there. She didn't charge him anything to stay there. Dang. She was willing to link with him on his YouTube and so he can get monetized, which I don't know. Did he go? Did he? He may or may not have because he had the numbers, but I don't know if he had the hours. These are great questions. What did you want in return? So she could have, it could have been like a roommate situation. That's what I was wondering. Well, we did we go wrong? Okay. So everything seemed cool until they got into the argument. She said walking around and barely speaking to her. The people saying in the comments that she wanted him, she's like, please stop saying that in the comments. I didn't want him. That's not what I want. And then when she was talking to Marcus, she gonna say, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. She said, I like island men. She said, and he light skinned. I like dark skinned island men. Go ahead, tell us more. Do you like short, Napoleon complex island dark skinned men with Papa Smurf beards that drive blue trucks? Is that what you tried to tell us? Cause girl, and Marcus is like making faces and yeah, cause I'm like, girl, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've been to Jamaica so much. I'm so familiar with Jamaica. Man, I tell you. Also, if you okay, she said chaos didn't just arrive in the US. He needs to stop it. I have worked with many from around the world, and things he's saying doesn't speak volumes at all. She said, I hear all untrue. I'm being nice. You already know he lying. She said, I'm back now. She said, I had to catch up. She said, I wanted to. Oh, okay. I went too far. She said, oh, I think I read that one too. She said, but it's much deception and he allows others to mislead and he had plans to do his own thing for as long as possible if she wouldn't have said anything. You already know that. Manifest said that woman has a man. She wasn't playing with chaos. Well, there you go. That's a good thing. She didn't accept any payment. Well, I mean, she still should have accepted some payment. 4 days worth. He could have paid 4 days worth of his way and replenished the food that he ate. Manifest said yes. He got the numbers, but he was smoking online also. Well, that's a problem. Most people are smart enough to go out of the frame. Manifest said, I was advising him now that I know who the woman is. She was advising him as well. Other mods was helping him during live streams. I really want to speak. Yeah, me too. I can't do the Google number. I don't know why. What's the problem with the link manifest? You can't do the guest account. You can't do like or is it because you said you was on a computer? Can you hit the like can you do it as a guest account or like on your phone? You know you can do the StreamYard. You can either do it as a guest or you can have a StreamYard app where they let you to just be a guest on it if you don't have an account. She said she not saying he's a bad person, but he's not her type. She said I have to figure this out. So he walked around her house with an attitude, living rent free, ain't gave up no cash. But he bought her food the second day. Mind you, he been getting cash apps since before he got there because people were sending him cash apps to get a hotel room. So he should have walked in the door giving her money. Bad hygiene. The room he stayed in was dirty. Didn't sweep the room. That do sound like some island stuff, sweeping. It's in my altar and crystals. Who is he worshiping? He's Puerto Rican. They do that. Some. Oh, she didn't tell her family. Ooh. I should have switched over. She had a phone. So Marcus reached out to her. Oh, she reached out to him and he returned the call to Marcus. Said, well, no. She said, because he kept wearing the same clothes and wasn't showering. Wait, that thing in my ear loud as hell. He was scratching his nuts. You know what? So she think because he dirty and also that he might have something. But do you not know sweaty balls be itchy? You wash your nuts. Motherfucker is sitting there not washing his ass and scratching his undernuts. That motherfucker was straight in her face, scratching his undernuts. He probably got STIs and Funk La Lou all at the same damn time. And he, with a straight face, sat in front of this lady that opened her doors to him and scratched his musty, unwashed undernut. Now that's a mess. She said he a scammer, duh. The supporter. She thought he was being treated wrong and he just needed a little bit of help. See, you fell for that surface persona. I saw through that shit. He fake. He fake. A lot of people fell for that surface persona, but it's game. He just finessing. Ugh. She said he was doing stones, not the Spanish. Oh, Tanino. I am familiar. I dated Grisdeli Blanco nephew. Oh, the culture is similar. Oh, that's that lady, ain't it? They did a documentary, a movie about her, didn't they? Oh, it's not the same? She didn't get that energy from him. Okay, she said. So yes, I didn't have to say uh she said he ain't about what he presents. The supporter said chaos. She basically said he full of shit. She thought he had a plan. She said Chaos or Chosen is not the innocent guy that we thought he was. Well, there you go. You have it. You hear. You have it. You heard it there on Troy's World. The caller called in and said, in my interpretation of what she said, Chaos is full of shit. Suna. The supporter's name is Suna. He finessed. Oh. Oh, he left stuff at her place, but he has to be out by tomorrow. She said he can get his stuff. If he go back, if he goes back with Marcus, Marcus gonna dox her location. Cause even when he pretend like he not trying to, he always does. So this hopefully they will not show this lady's location, but I have no hope. Between the two of them, I don't. And Chaos is like a little girl, so he might be in his fields and do some little girly stuff. I guess he got a bunch of stuff from the Goodwill, which he told people, I don't care. I don't care. If you give me like a couple $100, I'll just go like on a whole like little shopping spree. I'll go to the Goodwill. Well, guess what? This little drape, little cloth he got on, Feisty gonna be in the front seat of the Jeep with that thing on in no time. Talking about that part, that part, that part, that part. He does not have a key. Wow. So that's the call. Wow. Okay. This what I'm gonna do. I said everything I really had to say, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do the stream yard. Let's see manifest. You said you'll see if you can figure out. She said. So wait, let me see what it says. Many here in Miami use and have them in their homes. Large saints. Oh, okay. It's very similar, but they don't use stones. She said, homegirl not playing. Yes, and I hope he washed and purchased items. Oh, the purchased items. But more than likely he did. You already know. You already know he didn't. Look, manifest. You said you're gonna see if you can't figure it out. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna go over to StreamYard and see. We'll see if you can manage hitting the link. So let's see if that works for you because you literally can just hit it and do it as a guess. She said yes, and I hope. Oh, okay. We washed. Oh, okay. I read that one. I read that. If you can. So I'm gonna end this right here. I'm gonna come back over there. We're gonna see if we can't figure this out, and then we'll go from there. So y'all hit me back over here in a few minutes and manifest. She said, no, I have to wait on these babies and they not. Oh, okay, okay. Can't do it right now. Okay, I got you. I got you. It's not the time. It's not right. Cause manifest got her godchildren at the club. Manifest godchildren is at club manifest right now. So they over there living their best life. So she said she can't do it right now. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Okay, next time. Next time I come on, I'll have to. If I don't, I have to switch over. And then we'll see. Um if we can't make that happen. So, you know, but with that being said, y'all, I need to wrap up. I was on here way much longer than I thought I was going to be. So I got a couple things I need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks everybody for tuning in. She said Club Miami. Okay, Club Miami over there at Manifest House. Okay, the godchildren is getting it in. You hear me? Ooh, wee. Okay, y'all. So listen, y'all know I'm gonna come back for more, but because I'm sure this is an ongoing thing or whatever. But yeah, chaos. Then pissed off his access to resources. Will chaos go do the construction job? Does chaos have any of the money left? That's the other thing. Like I'm telling y'all, Marcus be missing the mark. How much total donations did you receive? Do you have any of the money left? What are you going to do with the studio equipment now that you have been put out and your clothes? What steps have you actually taken to get the social security card? Where are your other documents? Have you talked to people about under the table employment, etc., etc., etc.? I could go on and ask a whole bunch of interview questions. I'm trying to figure out why he walk around calling himself the interviewer, but he isn't asking these kind of questions. Huh? That's what I want to know. Because this is what we want to know. We don't know want to know. You hear you forcing people talk about their childhood trauma, but we do want to hear you dig in the weeds on that other kind of stuff, especially when you know they lying to you. Like, come on, man. Good night. Get it together. Get it together. You feel me? Like, what is going on? Like, for real, get it together. But anyway, it just is what it is. So, um, let me see. I'm trying to see something real quick. Oh no. My bad, y'all. I meant to do something else, which is yeah. So anyway, y'all, I'll catch y'all back here probably tomorrow. Um Manifest laughing. She said, I don't know how more times I must have oh spin that. Oh boy, the kids they spinning that, ain't it? She said, great live stream. She said, I'm going to learn to dance now. Okay. Listen, okay, because you know they probably over there practicing. That's funny. Now that is too funny. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming in, Manifest, and being in the chat, sharing, because you got like some of that inside information. So thank you for discussing that. Thanks everybody that tuned in. Thanks everybody that was in the chat. Um, thank y'all for the support. I appreciate y'all in all the ways that y'all support me. Thank y'all for the likes. If you catch this on the replay, can I please ask you to hit that like button, thumbs up the video? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. In the middle of the feed, I talked about everything that kind of goes on this channel, including like reactions to ASI, LA sector content, legal commentary, not necessarily from a legal point of view, but an opinion of the legal situation case, ongoing surviving crap buckets, aka BYB, aka Shatifa series, discussing the fallout with crap buckets, skits that are meant to be funny that would put you in the mind of some of these characters and the reaction groups that I react to. So check those out on my shorts. And trending topics, and so a little this and a little that, basically a variety. Morning vlogs is just talking about kind of honestly on a morning vlog and the car chronicles, it could be anything. And then way back Wednesday, musical hours. So some throwback jams. Just, kind of kick it and do something a little different. Get out the drama for a minute. It's enough drama that I react to. So yeah, have a little bit of a balance and everything going on. And y'all listen, if y'all heard me talk about that Google number, I'm gonna get that thing set up. I'm gonna figure it out. So that'll be the next thing that's coming. But I got my StreamYard going, and I've been telling y'all, some of y'all I was gonna get the StreamYard so y'all can hit the link or whatever. So I got the StreamYard going, so we'll be able to I'll be able to drop the link so y'all can hit the link and come up and discuss whatever, chime in on some things. Manifest said Young Miami. Manifest said we'll do a replay to hear what I missed once I come back out or while driving. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. So thanks everybody. I appreciate you guys. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all night. The fathers out there, I hope y'all had a really great Father's Day. Darius came in. I didn't end up saying happy Father's Day to him. I don't know if he's a father or not. And for all the fathers that are listening in, happy Father's Day to you guys. I hope you had a really great Father's Day. Um uh to my father resting peacefully, um you know I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say. But anyway, let me just move on from that and say thanks again to everybody. And I already know I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm sending love y'all way, hoping and praying that you guys' cup is filled, overflowing, and that you are abundantly blessed. And that all good things come your way. I hope you have a great night's sleep. If I don't see y'all back here, I'm gonna see y'all in somebody's chat. In the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna catch y'all on the rebound. I got choked up when I was going to say something about my father. Because on this Father's Day, my father is resting peacefully. So I guess I'm just gonna leave because I'll move on and close out the vlog. Because if I say something, I'll probably get emotional. So, but anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all on the rebound. I am out of here. Peace.